Jurian was by far my best character.
It's
You couldn't
fine.
even finish the sentence.
Say it with a straight face.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jurian was my first D&D 3.5 character with the Sunderland Games
He
Club.
was min-maxed to fuckery, and he paid the price.
Did you kill him?
Oh
Not
yeah.
directly.
Did you
Indirectly.
indirectly kill him?
Indirectly,
you
I hit
mean-
him
what
with
do
a
you
critical
mean
hit with saving life
indirectly?
and cut him in half.
Jesus, that's very direct, man. That
Yeah,
doesn't go.
say
He,
again,
di-
how
he,
did
di-
he
he
die?
He
didn't
took
roll
on the boss,
by himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
and the boss just went bang and blew him in half, and it was like, well, there you go then.
Well, what was happening in that fight, from what I remember, is that I was playing a ranged archer character, and every single enemy that we were fighting against in that room was an undead character. So it was an undead
No.
creature.
The only thing in that room was the boss. You attacked him, and then he killed you.
I thought there
That's
was.
what
I
happened.
thought we were fighting, and there was like, I thought it was like
No.
in a fight.
No. You went into his study. He walked in, and you attacked him, so he attacked you back.
Oh, you were alone?
No, the entire group was there.
Then what's the problem with him attacking?
Well, I mean,
That's what you would do with the party as well.
Well, not necessarily. He's went. Let's go get him killed.
But it's fine.
Well,
That
okay. I'll
particular
put it another way. It wasn't it also wasn't the final session.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was. I mean, it was fine because you know that particular boss killed 2 of my characters in the end.
Jesus.
Yeah, true. He did get his
Same
vengeance.
same way as well.
No, the second
Oh,
death was lightning strike.
oh, okay, that's slightly different.
Yeah,
Slightly.
It was from the sky, not from his hand.
Well, yeah. So my second character died to failing his reflex save, and what was really irritating was that his reflex save was his best stat, but I just
Spectre
rolled
reflex.
abominably low.
Yep.
I got like a 2 or something.
Yeah, it was something
and
like that. It was just like it was one of the very few rolls you could make to fail it.
It was if I got on a 4 or a 5 or something like that, I would have still had the ability to use a D6 to roll my way out of it. But because I got a 2, it meant that even if I used my extra D6 and everything else, I just had no chance of surviving it. So
That's a shame.
bye Pole.
That's brutal.
Well, that was the final fight.
Pole had been an absolute bastard that entire fight, though. She kind of deserved it.
Yeah.
So
really
just before the final fight happened, Pole loaded himself up with Dispel Magic Scrolls, and went into the fight, and then basically spent every round combat dispelling the boss man's spells, like So he couldn't do anything for the first like 3 rounds or something like that, 4 rounds.
was a return.
Yankesik, before we
that is
start,
left.
can I ask you something about your character?
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you great, by the way. It's a good change on your part.
Oh,
I encourage
Ruben's typing.
Oh, good.
So what's your like? What's your character like in the sense of alignment? You don't have to share if you don't want to. I'm just curious whether or not you would go along with certain plans.
She's low full neutral.
So you're saying if I try to do something interesting,
that might be a problem or might not be a problem.
Yeah.
sure.
So, sure. Thanks for letting. No. I tell you what, like letting us. I know. Letting us. I know.
It's
like
fine.
Apple version of knowing stuff.
I mean, it kind of works out that
But yeah, yeah, that was something that's come up before actually. Like when I say sure, I mean like yeah, okay, whatever, kind of thing. But when I was using that, even when I was talking to another British guy, I said, "Sure, okay," and it's just like, "Yes, I am sure about that."
Oh, did he
It's a
understand
touch
it?
dismissive, Tom.
Yeah, it is a bit. That's why. But I think it fits. Honestly.
Yeah. I use sure. It's like so like okay, cool.
No. Are you sure is very different from sure.
Yeah.
We just type sure. It's clear.
Yeah.
I like it.
Anyway.
So Xavier, you're like not leaning towards good side, are you? Or
Not
bad side?
really.
You're
It's
very
lawful
quiet.
neutral. He's pretty much in the middle.
He believes
So
the laws should be followed, even if the laws are good or bad.
really, you're lawful?
Yep.
Did say that.
Oh. Well,
Complicating things, right?
I mean, not if you're like taking it a bit more freely. I don't know. And also, whether or not we get to level 6.
Don't think we will.
I
I don't know. I'm
honestly
planning on
hope.
ending this game at level 90. That's where I plan
Okay,
to
in
end
that
it.
case, we'll definitely make
Do it, please.
It'll
As
be like
long
it'll
as
be
we hit
level
levels,
5.
as long as no, please don't do it. On level
It'll be like
6,
level 5, and the final session, I was like, right, you've got 90,000 experience, go. And you have to level up your characters like 7 times, which takes you like 4 minutes because it's 5e.
yes, I love that. But just let me do my thing on level 6, and I'm happy.
I don't know. I maybe we'll hit level 6. I don't know. I don't
Thank
map
you.
this
I'll
thing
take
out.
a maybe.
I don't map out experience. God, I think I'm some kind of stupid GM.
As long as you give like 6,000 on the penultimate session, it's fine.
I'll do
just
Ed's favorite and give you 5,000 XP just before the very last boss fight.
I would love that. Oh, one
Everyone
second.
can level mid session.
Would
Sorry,
irritate the shit out of me.
I have a phone call. 1 second.
Sure. Oh God.
The party is somewhat thinner today.
Yeah. Well. Oh yeah, I passed my driving test. Ugh.
Ah, yes, well done.
Nice.
Official.
Congratulations.
It only took me 8 years.
But you got
I
Well,
start.
you've already done half
I,
of it.
like I had a very significant gap between
I'm
those
back.
years. So like I passed my driving test today. So I need to go pass my theory test now, which is the difficult part in Japan.
So anyway,
Yeah. Okay, right. Let's just since this is the maximum amount of players that we're going to get for this session anyway, we might as well just move on.
think of it as the best players ever made. We're culling the weak ones.
I'd only say there's one player that's not fully into it, to be honest. I actually quite like Charles and how he plays generally.
No, I have no problem with him. I'm just saying stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a
But this is
joke.
all recorded. It's just, I mean, there's a very low
Absolutely.
chance that there's going to be a very low chance that they'll check the recordings, but
No, I'm saying it fully aware.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
joke.
well. Anyway.
They're obviously weak because they're sick.
Oh, fucking hell. Like,
there you go.
they're obviously weak because they're sick, as you cough really loudly into
Yeah.
the mic because you have flu.
Yeah. Because that's clearly part of the joke.
Honestly, I almost overslept today.
Please tell me you're sick.
No, I'm not sick, but maybe I will because I did a lot of running yesterday. The
Well, it's just
thing
silly.
that woke me up was my friend texting me that the cookies I made last time was the best I ever did.
You make cookies?
Yep.
Send me cookies.
Wow. By the time they get to Japan, it's gonna be
Yeah.
terrific.
Well,
That
Every
sounds like a
cookie,
good idea.
Just
Send him some.
vacuum seal them. Be fine.
every cookie is 50 XP.
Just sneeze on him. Oh my god. Can I chip in on this delivery?
Depends if they're still fresh by the time they get to me. If they're not fresh, you only get 25 XP, and if they're marijuana cookies, then you get 0 XP because I'll be in I'll be in jail.
Well,
I'm
depends
being
on how much.
serious. Like
Mm,
people, like you, like if someone from a foreign country sends you something laced with marijuana, the
wink,
police in
wink.
Japan will come and find you, and then accuse you of trying to import marijuana, and then especially if you're a foreigner, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, that would really screw you. Huh. What's your
Because of
address
the
again?
police will hold you in a police cell for up to 28 days, and then if they find you guilty of importing
28?
marijuana, yeah,
Jesus.
28 days.
That's plenty of
The
time to plant the evidence.
That's plenty of time for the police just to endlessly question you for 14 hours a day until you confess to importing marijuana.
Or they can just sprinkle it on top of you.
No, they don't like doing that. They like drawing confessions from you, so they will endlessly bang on your cell and they'll keep you awake and shit like
Oh,
that.
that's like
And they
torture,
will,
basically.
yeah, it's borderline torture. Like it's the Japanese police are absolutely fucking horrific when they actually go for someone.
Was it a South Park episode when they just kill the guy and just sprinkle coke on top of him?
Well, I don't think they do that kind of thing anymore. A lot of the Japanese a lot of the
Not
Japanese
anymore.
police work these days is basically just forcing a confession from you by prolonging your existence in a police cell for as long as possible.
I think you're fine, Tom. I mean, what are the odds of us sending you something? Right?
Well, it's 0 because you don't have my address.
But Ed
That's
does.
fine.
Ed does.
No, I don't.
Uh,
I don't have his current address, but that
You
will do.
don't? Aw.
no,
Why would I need it?
I mean,
if
to
you tried
send
sending
them stuff.
marijuana cookies to my old address,
I'll
just
send it to your
end up.
old address and get the guy who moved in fired.
Cookies? That would be subtle. We would send the full plant, like not even wrapped. Flower
just
pot and
label
everything.
marijuana.
Yes, this is illegal. The drugs. The weed.
Japan's got a really strange drugs policy. I don't understand why they're so draconian. Anyway.
Enough
Right,
of that
let's
derail.
move on, eh? Otherwise, we'll be here until 7 before we start, so you know.
It's a lovely podcast we have here.
It's
Yeah.
the D&D podcast without D&D.
Exactly.
Um,
Hold on.
People
Hold on.
randomly
Wait.
talking.
Wait.
what
There
are
you
we
go.
doing?
D&D podcast.
Okay, yeah, that's it. That satisfied the requirement
That's
for D&D podcast.
that's what
now. We've
makes it
rolled
a
a
D&D.
D20,
Exactly. A single roll and then you get it.
and then we just talk for the next 4 hours about random shites
Exactly.
that has no bearing to what we're actually meant to be talking about.
So how do you feel about Brexit?
Oh, I think it is.
It's over and done, and nobody cares anymore.
It's not even over and done.
Well, the start of it's over and done. The end.
So
of
you're definitely
the
out.
start of the end of it. I think we're out now. Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
That's
No,
all. That's all
Congratulations.
we're in a
happened.
transition period now. Believe it or not,
And
this whole griping and arguing that we've had for the last 3 years hasn't been about leaving the European Union. It's been about setting the terms to start us leaving the European Union. So there's still a lot of stuff. I mean, we can't really go and travel and work freely abroad like we could do, but we're still not out of the European Union. There's still a lot of stuff which we have to abide by until the end of December.
Jesus. That's a can of
It's
worms.
yeah. So So technically, we're kind of half in, half out until the end of December, and then we're gonna have another big, massive fucking argument about all of this. Well, I say we are, but not really. Doesn't matter if we shout about it now. Boris Johnson's got a massive majority.
Joris Bonson. That's a good character
Yeah,
name.
I call him Bojo.
Okay.
Particularly paying much attention to the news at all at the moment.
I've stopped. I'm mostly checking in on this coronavirus that's been flying around Japan.
Yeah, that seems more pressing to you.
It's only
Me as well.
it is 87 people in Japan have it now. So another 87, 89 people in Japan have it now.
Oh, that's
But
a
Has anyone
decent number.
died in Japan from it?
no one's died from it in Japan. You're not very much. You're not likely to die from the illness.
Yeah, just old
If
people
you're,
and sick people
Yeah.
die.
it's like a really really nasty flu. So some of the stuff about it's overblown, but at the same time you can't really dismiss it. It's
I
like the
think the
same way you
flu
can't.
killed way more people this season.
Well, yeah, the flu on average kills way more people, but the thing that it is a seasonal flu, but you got to remember that we refer to the seasonal flu as a massive grouping of different types of flu. It's not just one strain of flu, whereas this coronavirus is effectively just one particular strain of flu, which is the reason why it's kind of different to the seasonal flu.
Well, I shared the symptoms with several people I know, so.
Yeah. I've caught the flu once. It's not nice. It's just
No shit.
it's not nice. It's
Having
just
the
but you
disease,
can
not
deal with
nice.
it.
It's official.
I got shouted at by a doctor when I had it
Why?
because I went into the walk-in clinic. But no, what I suppose what I should say first, I rang up the non-emergency line, and the nurse on the non-emergency line asked me a ridiculous set of questions like, "Are your legs blue?"
Are you?
And
Are they?
and I was just thinking, if my legs are blue, why would I be talking to you? That's like what I was thinking. It's like this whole list of symptoms, which were absolutely beyond ridiculous. And then afterwards, she told me, "Oh, you should probably go and see a doctor."
Cool.
Tar.
That's-
It's like calling
that's-
111.
Professional right there.
And then like I went to go see a doctor at the walk-in clinic, and then he had a moan at me saying like, "Well, it's flu. What are you gonna do? Go home and take medicine."
Well, you need the medicine. You
Giving
can't get
me the medicine.
antibiotics without prescription, right?
Well, no,
There you go.
it wasn't. It wasn't. I didn't even get any medicine from him. It was just like
That's
take
helpful.
like normal medicine, like
What?
painkillers or whatever.
No, that sucks. No.
Like just take over-the-counter medicine.
Sorry, I have a tick.
Jesus.
I don't know what the
I don't go to
over-the-counter
the
medicine
doctor when I've
rules
got
are in.
cold.
I mean, this is
Well, I
not.
don't go when I got cold. I had flu, and I rang up the nurse, and she told me
Oh,
to go
that's
to the
fair.
doctor.
If you had like death symptoms or whatever, I don't know.
That's.
What the hell were your symptoms?
I
What was
mean,
going on?
high fever.
Just high
Breathing?
fever,
Yes. I mean, if you
feet
have it for
itchy,
days,
pain in my limbs.
if you have high
Did
Yeah,
it
all
take
of
like
temperature for
between
days, you should
2 and 5
absolutely.
bullets to bring you down?
No, it would take one. Just aim for the head.
No, that's I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil, and that does not hold true.
Really.
No.
Also in Resident Evil 4, I mean, you'll take out the head, but it will still keep walking.
Yes, they do. I'm sure that sound effect's in RE2. It's really disconcerting.
Right, I'm gonna
True.
turn on this music now.
Yeah.
Okay, enough of this podcast. We'll be back next week with more Brexit talk.
I hope not. We'll just end up with a shouting match between me and Charles.
Is it Skyrim music?
It's always Skyrim music.
It's
Can't fuck with
always
anything else.
Skyrim.
Everything is Skyrim music. Great.
Well-
Eventually, you're just gonna go like,
Jeremy Soule knows what he's doing.
yeah. He's very good. The Oblivion, Morrowind, and Skyrim soundtracks are all great.
Well,
It's like Professor have him on a retainer or something like.
I had to reload. My sound, the Chrome wasn't going to my headphones. It was going to my desktop.
Yeah. Okay, so we left it after you just fought off a group of these corrupted orcs from this attacking this party of normal orcs, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes,
Um,
we intervened. That's true, and I was the hero.
Yeah, so you intervened,
That's how I remember it.
and I think they laughed because your name meant big penis or little penis or something like that.
No,
in
my name
orc or
means
something?
penis. I will just say Black Lou. No, Big Lou. Big Lou,
Big
not Black
Lou,
Lou.
yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Anyway, that's literally about as much as I can remember. Hang on.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, so it's okay. Yeah, so you have just managed to fight off this group of corrupted orcs, and you know which way to go roughly. And the orcs told you that if you wanted to come back with them, you could, but you decided not.
No. We also lied about where we're going.
Yeah.
True. That we lied. But we did get him to. We kind of got safe passage from the friendly, normal orc villages, right?
Yeah.
Cool. They didn't die
Okay.
for nothing.
Yeah.
I brought back one.
Oh yeah. Also, that fight was a bit weird because of all of the enemy orcs ran in, flailed around pointlessly, and then just got absolutely murdered by my NPCs.
That's how it goes.
One of your guys went down, but I got taken
Didn't
care
matter.
of.
Anyway. Okay, so you're heading further north then, as you are nearing your target. You reckon you're only about a day or two out, according to the orcs that were marked off on your map, things like that.
Good.
As you are heading more and more, as you start on your journey again, it occurs to you that none of you have ever seen this tomb, obviously, and the professor's only heard of it. So finding the tomb has been a bit arduous, to say the least, especially considering the whole area is just covered in a thick layer of snow. So it's kind of difficult sometimes to tell the difference between what is and what isn't the tomb. You've had several kind of false flags. However, after searching for a while, an extra day, you do eventually find it.
Oh, look at that. A tomb.
So what does it look like?
Like a tomb.
I think I used this picture. I definitely used this picture by accident once.
Nah.
I forgot about that. Hang on.
What?
Let me. This
It's
was
a good
from
picture.
3-4 sessions ago. Let me go to it all. I was intending to use this for the tomb, and I forgot that I used it for something else. Okay. The tomb itself is. It has an above ground presence, but it seems to dip into a natural cave into the side of a hill. The outside of the tomb is bare, except the only thing that's denoting its significance, from what you can tell, is the fairly long set of stairs that proceed out of it. As you get closer, though, you can see that there are several sigils and insignias, kind of carved across some of the walls on the outside of the tomb. In particular, you can see that there is a orcish inscription above the tomb itself. The
What
orcish
does it say?
scripture is says that this is the tomb of Gadajok, Sunbringer.
Oh, look at that. We arrived. This is what we're looking for, right, Doc?
The doctor said, as long as as long as they don't fight the ancient orcs don't use practical jokes, I'm guessing it is.
I think they
I
were
reckon-
known for it, but you know,
Yeah, that
there's
orcish.
there's no rumors about it anyway.
I don't
Well,
know.
anyway, there's I don't know about you lot anyway, but it seems to be that there's been some activity outside of this place. As he says that, he looks down. He looks down, and you can see that there are a set of heavy-set footprints carved into the snow, leading into the tomb itself.
Not leading out.
Just leading in,
Oh boy,
and only one set.
the big boy's inside. Any idea what this is?
You've got track, haven't you, Ed, or something similar to that?
Not exactly. I have like the wanderer backgroundy thing, so I have some idea. I can make a survival check if you want, but I don't necessarily know. But hey, I'll make the check anyway. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
I
survival check.
know 11 things.
11
Um,
things.
Okay, so judging from these footprints, you can tell that the person is fairly large, to say the least. They must be at least 6 to 7. They must be at least 7 foot, and also they're also wearing heavy armor by the looks of it.
Did you say 6?
7.
7 foot.
Oh, sorry. Right, I see what you mean. Looks like big things and heavy armor went in here. That could really mean anything. Bigger than me. They're wearing platforms. Or stilts.
Wearing platforms. Most
Heard of
practical kind of armor.
the 30s revival of disco movement by Elminster? Twat.
The outside of the tomb as well has a couple of ruined statues. It seems like they've been worn down over time, especially when the glacier used to cover this area. You can barely make out the statues as they are, but by the looks of it, they seem to bear an orcish persona to them, judging by the what you can make out of the face.
Oh, so was that directed to someone?
That wasn't directed at anyone.
Oh.
That was just directed at everyone.
I love this music.
Okay.
Extra
Right.
bit of detail.
I'm trying to be more quiet and let other people talk more because
I think
You
that
don't
wouldn't be a
necessarily have to
problem
worry
base.
about that, although this is thoroughly inappropriate music.
It is, yeah.
I wish you would build better sound lists. This is maddening.
Oh,
Let's use this one, eh?
I don't
I'm
think you have
GMing.
to hold
I,
back.
I,
as
I
there's
try
still
and build sound lists.
a
However,
lot of free
can't
of
do
us.
it
That is
online
also fucking terrible.
because
Can you find
the
something
answer
less
is
cheery?
Diablo the Caves or Diablo 2 the Caves or
Oh, cool.
Diablo 3 the Cathedral of Tristram, I think.
Yeah, that would be good as well.
How's that? Have that on for now. Okay.
Sounds better.
You don't like my happy upbeat travel music. I just forgot to
Well,
turn it
we're
off.
not traveling. We're now in an ambient oppressive place that should be like, oh yeah, this is oppressive, and it's like, nope, it's fucking cheerful and having a party in here.
I
So
just didn't
ambient.
notice it half the time. We're gonna sing a sailor shanty at the same time. Why not?
oh yes,
Uh,
fuck, give it out to the
okay.
drunken sailor. Assassin's Creed
Oh.
4.
Okay, so
And those are homemade, by the way.
It's marijuana.
you stand at the entrance of the cave,
Oui.
of the tomb leading in. At least one of you does. I'm gonna
My
do
God,
like
it's like
One of you
it
does.
says- yeah, we said
Go
one
to
of.
the very-
Oh, I see. Holy
go to
shit!
the very bottom right.
I've
Well,
had to zoom out at 10%. I can't actually see anything.
Oh,
Shitting.
there it is. I'm next to you. Is this another? Oh, you made cuts for this. Nice. Remade.
This is the dungeon that I've specifically made for this, so we'll see how that works
Nice.
out.
Nice. Love it.
Um,
I
well,
am
half of it anyway.
trying to get this to zoom right. Am I on the map?
Nope.
No, I'm not. Am I?
Not on the
I
map
mean, you
yet,
could
no.
be, but you need to drag yourself on the bottom left corner.
Hang on.
Oh,
Yeah, I need to give you
why?
sight.
Stop moving through walls.
Why are you
I
moving
didn't-
me?
Because
I'm not your puppet.
I need to give you sight. Right.
We got sight.
100.
I mean, I see the field
Did
I'm
you have
on.
to manually do the shadows for this?
Yes. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
love
I
it.
had to,
We have
I had
sight.
to manually do all the shadows. Yes.
We
That's
have
what
sight
you call it.
then. I see our
Oh wait.
corner.
Oh, you mean all the shadows? You mean all the shadows? No, I didn't do that. That's an automatic effect, right? I thought you were talking about
Oh,
all
as
the sight
in,
lines.
for example,
The
let
black
me
stuff
draw
on the
what I
map.
mean. Like here, did you set all of this yourself?
Yes, I did.
Right. Oh my
See?
I have
God.
to place myself somewhere.
I love the effort you put in, Tom.
Good work.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to go and get some tea because clearly something very exciting's happening, and I need to be hydrated. So I'll be out in a minute.
I cast fireball, and there we go. End over.
You win.
I cast fireball. It really is over.
Right. I'm just giving everyone sight lines and things like that, so you're not all dependent on each other.
Oh, but if you have the cuts, it's fine to just remove them.
Oh yeah, but okay. So if I didn't give you sight lines, as soon as I removed Edry's that Edry, is that the name of his character? I can't remember. Fucking cleric man. As soon as I move cleric man's character, you wouldn't be able to see anything. So I've had to update all your little people.
I thought
individually,
you
but-
made like manual cuts in the black in layers, so you just removed the
No,
entire
no, no,
layer
no.
of the
I
room.
didn't. This is using advanced fog of war.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
I had a look at the manual cut thing, and it's just fucking awkward to use because of my map is effectively diagonal
Oh,
as opposed to square. I
Hmm.
regret making that choice because it made my life a hell of a lot harder than it should have been.
I
So
respect
all
it,
of
though.
my maps from now on are going to be square.
Square.
As opposed to diagonal.
Welcome to perfectly squared map.
It's going to be like an American city. Where everything is laid out in squares.
21st and 22nd Street, just lines. And it's perfect, man. You never get lost in cities like that.
It's infuriating though teaching it as an English teacher though, because you talk about okay, you need to go 2 blocks, and in England that just wouldn't work.
Yeah, same in Serbia, but I love it because it's so clean and easy to get around. You just walk forward and then turn left or right, depending on where you want to go.
Yeah.
Impossible to get lost, so long as you know where you are.
See, the thing about Sunderland is that you could navigate your entire way around the city just by mentioning different pubs of the same chain.
Oh yeah,
You go down the street, you go past the
This and
Super
this,
Rose, and then
yeah.
you go further down the street, and you should see the William Jameson. You take a left at the William Jameson, and then eventually you'll find.
navigation by alcohol. I love it.
Well, it's not even navigation by pubs; it's navigation by pubs of the same chain. Believe it or not, like they're all part of the same fucking
Man, I hope to
chain.
go to a British pub one day.
No,
Imagine. I mean, we have pubs here, but I don't know.
I don't know. British pubs are somewhat different to a lot of
I
places.
get that
think.
impression, but that's probably it might be a stereotype. I don't know. I would be very much interested in going.
Now, one of these, I think it was Grizzly Reminders. I think I'm just going to take that out for now. God, I love the Thief soundtrack. The Thief Deadly Shadows soundtrack.
Mm.
There's one mission of Thief Deadly Shadows that I could never play because it used to just scare the fucking shit out of me.
Yeah, the thief missions do have that kind of thing going on.
Really? They're not supposed to
Did you ever
be
play?
eerie.
Each part, I think.
I've never played
Did
it.
you ever play Thief Deadly Shadows?
I did.
Do you remember Shellbridge Cradle?
I think I do.
It's the part, like the first part of the mission you go in. I'm absolutely shitting myself the entire first through the mission, but there's no enemies in it. The first half of the mission. It's only when you go into the actual sanatorium that there's actually any enemies. And like I remember walking into the sanatorium, looking to my right, like all the lights are flashing and things like that. There's all that music going on in the background like this, and then no, I didn't see anything. I looked to my left, didn't see anything again, and I looked back to my right, and like suddenly there's like this like insane person just standing there screaming, and I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" And I don't know whether that was an intended effect of the game, if that was a scripted event, or whether that was just pure chance. But I've never played, I never finished that mission in the end.
What?
Do you remember? Did you ever play Thief Deadly Shadows?
Mm, I'm not sure. I've definitely seen it being played, and I own it, but I don't know if I actually played it.
It's there's a mission on it that I could not finish.
Which one?
Shellbridge Cradle. It's often
I've
cited
heard
as
of
being
it.
one of the scariest missions of all time.
Yeah, I've heard it's good.
Okay.
But I've never personally played it. But yeah, are the other guys gonna get dropped in the map?
I'm next to you.
I guess I could drop Gildan
Oh,
in. It's fine.
should probably have the firepower.
God damn
Oh,
it.
who's gonna pilot
Yeah.
him?
Or should I say we should have the ability to kick them forward in the traps? that it?
Okay.
I'm in kicking position right now.
I
Let's go.
would control them. If you need them, just move them somewhere.
Okay, cool.
I put down
Okay.
Edric then.
So if they die per se,
Edric's down.
it's your fault, right?
Where? Are we somebody on top of him?
He's next
Oh,
to you.
there he is.
There you go.
Stop putting him fucking underneath me.
I mean, it's what you want, right?
No, it's annoying.
Okay.
It's funny the first time and now isn't.
So, a set of doors is before you. A handprint is covered in snow. Is on the frame of the door, not the frame, like the main body of the door. It looks like the snow hasn't been disturbed for a little while. However, the door has been closed in the meantime.
Hey, boss, you ain't got the idea how to open this thing? Or just want me to open it the York way?
Let me have a look. He walks forward,
Really
tries
needs
the handle,
talking.
and then pushes the door open.
That was easy.
It's like it works.
Well, I think that
Oh.
worked.
I can.
Oh yeah, it definitely works.
Um,
We have like Star Trek lines.
It's really really bizarre architecture.
as you are looking down,
I love this.
you
We
can
can't
see
actually
that.
see through the wall, mind you. Just to let you know, Tom.
Just a
hell?
tiny little bit. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Hang on. We can.
It's just a
basically
tiny
see
line.
there and here.
There
Yeah,
you go.
just a
Good-
tiny
good
line.
man.
Nice. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So
So weapons
you
ready. I'm moving in.
as you make your way into the main chamber area, you can see that on the ground next to you is a set of pots. They seem to be engraved with pictures of different kinds of offerings. Is the best you can interpret.
I get the impression that if I spin them all round, it'll open the gate.
You don't think that's the case, no?
That's a shame.
Ahead of you, you can just about see two statues ahead of you around the corner. Each one
Sweet.
each one is identical. It seems to be of the same orc. These two statues are much more well preserved than the statues outside.
Are we going in?
From here,
Can we? Are there traps? Anything on the floor?
not as
Nope.
far as you can tell.
No pressure plates. Nothing.
How do you want us to move in this situation? Because I imagine you don't want us to move willy-nilly. Otherwise, your descriptions are not going to be keeping up with what we're seeing. So
Well, what I was
I'm just
originally
saying that
intending to do was have one model, one character. That's it. And then if you need to, we can break up into 5 characters. So, for
Well,
example,
Do I
if
see the
you-
same?
confusing.
Oh,
It-
that's
it's
fine.
like it's like Final Fantasy. It's like
Okay.
Final Fantasy when you're walking around on the overland map. You're
You only have one
running around
character.
as one character,
Okay,
and then
I'm fine with that. Unless it's a situation where our positions matter,
yeah.
like explosions and stuff.
But then it might matter.
How about we set
Uh,
a formation at the bottom, and then we use you, Ed, as a movement figure?
Whatever you
The
like.
As you look at the statues, Ed, you can see that now that you've got a clear likeness of this orc, you can tell that this is Gadajok, the one that a lot of people worship in this area as some kind of demigod almost. It seems like on his chest is the same symbol that you saw in that bonfire that you saw so many months ago.
Well, I think it was about a week ago. Wasn't that long, really. There you go.
Well,
That's got a joke, boss.
he walks in and says, "Ah, yes, this is almost certainly the right place now. Okay.
Is this what you came for?
Yes. If you don't mind,
so
I'm
is
going to
it-
make a few. Well, not just this. Obviously, I want to explore the rest of this place, but if you don't mind, I'm going to make a couple of sketches of this. It's the first time I've seen this person, seen Gadajok in the flesh, as it were, or in the stone. And I would like to record this for history, as we don't have any written down histories of this person, and well, not anything that's formulated into a book or a set of notes or anything like that. So,
Can we be listed as co-authors? Authors?
these little things in front of them seem to be small braziers. Neither of them are lit.
Is that rock anything important?
No, it's just rubble. As you're walking around, this place is kind of not exactly completely derelict, but it's seen better days. Ed, as you get closer to that door, by the way, one thing that you can hear through the wall is the sound of movement and a slight murmuring.
There's something through the next door making noises. Do you want us to secure the area, or should we just back?
Is the door closed?
The
Well,
door is
yeah.
currently closed. Yeah.
Can we listen in? Like lean on the door?
Yeah. You can get a perception check if you like.
Well, I'm perceptive as shit.
I'll hold back in a defensive formation.
I'm perceptive, but it doesn't matter.
You
If you
can't
roll
tell what's
a
going
2.
on, really.
Jesus. I can't hear anything in here.
It's
You roll
this
for
one. I don't like
stealth with
this
advantage.
one.
Oh, this is great.
It's
It's kind of tense, maybe.
I don't
I'll
know.
wait for
I think
the
I'm going to remove. I
professor.
think I'm going to remove that one. I don't like that one particularly right
Why?
now.
Is it making you uncomfortable?
No, I just didn't think it was particularly fitting with what I wanted.
Oh,
Oh fuck it! If people liked it, I'll keep it in. Whatever.
I mean, I'm not people. I'm a people.
Right. So
Single
Right.
people.
okay. What are you doing?
I would like to thunderwave the door and blast in.
And throw
No.
the ed.
Any other plans? What are we?
Doesn't sound like much.
It's just a door in front of us. We have to open it if we can't hear what's going on inside, right?
Yeah, it's just a door that's in front of you. There's nothing special about this door. It's the same as the one outside.
Can I use thaumaturgy and make sounds like inside the room?
Can if you want.
How about we make them come out? Okay. Can I make like words with thaumaturgy?
I think
I'll
you
have to
can
look.
ghost sound or
copy.
illusion or whatever to do words, don't you?
Hold on. Sign of supernatural power, your voice. You can create instantaneous sounds that originates from a point of your choice within range. Such as thunder, cry of raven,
increase the volume of your own voice, basically, but you can't
or
create a separate
ominous
voice.
whispers.
Yeah, but
Oh, ominous
not
whispers.
intelligible one.
But it says instantaneous, so I would.
I mean, I can
conversation's
keep
not
casting it.
instantaneous.
I can keep casting whispering sounds.
One word
Hi,
every
my
6
name
seconds.
is.
I think it's like it's against the intent of the spell.
It's just
Yeah.
ominous whispers in the background. Like it's supposed to
Totally
like
that.
yeah, it's supposed to like agitate or scare something or someone, add an effect or whatever. So
Well, you'll definitely be able to cast it at the door.
through the door?
you
How about through the door?
can't
Can I
cast
walk
it.
in and see if I
You can't cast
Is
it
there
beyond the
like a
door because
reason
you
why
haven't
we're
opened the
hanging
door.
around? What do you want us to do, boss?
Yeah.
Do you want us to help? Do you want us to go through, or do you want us to wait here and look after you?
I
You're in
tried
charge
to
here. This is what you're doing.
I finished my sketch on this. So I guess we should carry on. But
Can I
Oh,
see
good.
the sketch?
Right, okay. I'm gonna boot the fucking door through.
Wait. Before that, can I
do
see the
that.
sketch?
Oh, I got 11.
You can take a look
Okay.
if you like, but I'm just gonna kick the door in.
I just want to see the
Okay.
sketch. What does it look
It's a
like?
sketch of the orc that he was looking at.
Is it highly detailed or basic?
It's fairly detailed.
Oh, okay.
Can you? Oh fuck! Hang on a second. There you go. I deleted one thing. I didn't delete the other. Oh fuck. Yeah, no,
There
that's
you
fine.
go.
That's fine.
That's what it looks like.
Okay, so you
Oh,
can
boy.
see that there is a curtain ahead of you that is
You
kind
can
of
see lasers all over the place.
It's fine. It's a curtain.
yeah.
Just showing you where
I
we
know.
see through, Tom. But if that's intentional.
It's fine.
No, semi-intentional.
You can't really. I mean, it's a curtain. It's bound to have some kind of gaps in it, and you can't really tell what's behind.
You
Look at me
from your
defending Tom.
position, as the curtain flutters, you can tell that there are creatures inside there, very similar to the ones that have attacked you previously, but they have not noticed you yet. It seems like they all sat down in solemn prayer.
They are praying.
They are dead.
Are we not?
Well, I am as about as subtle as a nuclear brick, so I shall go in and probably murder them. Take a look.
I mean, it's
Do you want to have
not.
a look? I can give you a look to see how
Yes,
many there are if you want.
I'm just
please,
walking.
please. Can we just
Okay.
take a look in this corridor? What's in there besides the curtain? Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
You briefly open the curtain for a couple seconds to look inside.
Ooh, boy.
That's a lot of things.
That is a lot of
Yeah.
things.
They don't really.
Do our
What would
wizards?
you
Does our wizard have any prep spells?
presumably these usual ones?
I would have to look to see. I haven't really looked
Like
at his
anything
character
that
sheet yet.
pre-buffs, like mage armor. I know he would cast that.
Does it look like there's a way through, or are we gonna have to engage all these things?
Well, you haven't looked around yet. It could be a way around.
Yeah, but
Can I sneak
why don't you go and
stealthily
do
here?
some recon and see what's going on? Well, I'll just stand here and look
I think
pretty.
I'm the sneakiest bastard we have, right?
No, I think that's
It's actually a mage.
Gildinan.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's got better dex than you, and none of us are trained in stealth.
I'm stealthy and I'm trained.
Have you got a good
Yeah.
dex?
Good is an overstatement, but I'm trained.
Then it's a toss-up between you and him. By
Let's
all
just make it
means,
you, because of
go
it's easier
ahead.
that way.
I mean, I'm trying to say that the guy's not here right now. So,
Well, is that too?
do you need me to roll dex? A stealth?
No, I won't have you roll stealth. It's fine. So, as
Meh.
you kind of make your way around the edge of this corridor, you can see that there's a lot of these similar kind of inscriptions on the along the walls, detailing some kind of history. You can't read it though, so you can't make anything out. But from what limited pictures you can see, it looks like a lot of fighting.
Do I have 10 minutes to ritually
Yeah.
cast
10 minutes.
comprehend languages so I can
It
understand
depends
what's
on
written on the wall?
it depends on
don't know.
What do
it
you mean
depends
you
on
do?
how much you want to give away your position.
Yeah, you
I
don't
mean-
cast quietly, man. Sit
If
there
I
going,
run
"Oh,
away
fine."
for 10 minutes, I mean,
Well, why don't you
I don't
just?
think
How
I
about
don't
we
think
do
you.
this?
Xavier.
Oh, look, we're all there. What's it say?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's detailing the start of the empire. It talks about well, it talks about in fairly like mythological terms. It's kind of like reading like the history of North Korea through a North Korean textbook, if you see what I mean. A lot of it is very grandiose, talking about how Gadajok was brought down by the god of fire himself to conquer the land and things like that, and unite the orcs under one banner. And it's without going into too much detail, it talks about his extensive campaigns and trials and tribulations leading up to the formation of the empire. One thing that you do notice based on these descriptions is that there's a heavy mention of these kind of like what they call fire lancers. They seem to bear a similarity to the item that Gildanin has been holding on to.
I have one of those. I'm not lying.
Say
I
that
do
in a-
have one of those
in
sticks.
a hushed whisper. Well, it's all
Um,
very interesting, but are we just gonna push ahead and ignore this wonderful place next door?
Wait. I'm
Like
curious
this
about
cut-
the lance. What did you call them?
just
Fire
fire
lancers.
lance.
Yeah, lances. Is there like charging instructions, using instructions?
I imagine if it's a fire lance, you've got as big an horse.
Is there ammunition?
Yeah. How do you
it
charge them?
it seems to
Tell
mention
you
that they are
spur the horse
used.
forward.
They're used?
It seems to mention that, from what you can tell based on these pictures, that they are a long-range weapon.
Okay.
But it doesn't mention, and it talks about how they're used and the effect that they had on the enemies, but it doesn't talk about how to charge them.
What effect did they have on the enemies?
It's the equivalent of firing like firebolt and things like that. Searing light. It depends on how much charge you're using and what kind of
Edition you're running, yeah.
Yeah, it
But
was
basically,
swap to
it's
D&D
it's a
5e that
fairly
killed
strong
the
fire-based spell.
Cool.
You can, from what you can tell.
I like that.
Right. So, do you want to go and murder all the people in there, or should we just slip past them? They seem to be completely oblivious to the fact we're here.
We're not exactly quiet. You didn't open the door suddenly, did you?
No, plus I'm not very subtle. I say moving
Yeah,
around, it might be
I'm not very subtle
disadvantage stealth
either.
armor.
How about I go slowly first?
I'm about this subtle. Oh god, I'm subtle.
You are subtle, very
Yeah,
much.
17. That's
You want to
nice.
go first?
I bet that's not going to happen again.
I'm not gonna
But
bother
I
because
can do
there's no
that.
point.
The the creatures inside the room seem to be either ignoring you or just oblivious to the world. It seems. You can hear the murmuring that you can hear is coming strong. Is coming out stronger than before. It seems to be coming from over here. Ed, when you had a brief look, you did see that there was a large figure stood up on the altar. He was wearing a very heavy suit of armor by the looks of it.
Was it Indrik Boreal?
No, it's not Indrik Boreal, though.
Was he standing
Uh,
high up on the stage, throwing
Um,
Eldars in cages where they would become squigs?
what the fuck?
You're not
Yeah.
seeing that? Oh, it's amazing.
I've seen a lot of the Indrik Boreal shite. I don't think I've seen that
But
particular
clearly
one.
not that one then.
But no, yeah, as you're looking around again, the story is like inscripted along the entire wall. However, there doesn't seem to be that much more precious detail that you can inscribed upon there that you haven't already seen.
We keep walking
If you want.
slowly. Boom. This is just solid wall, right?
Yeah, this is all just solid walls. It's been carved out, so as you can tell.
We're just gonna skip the entire conflict there.
It's not quite as high res as I like this map. Oh, well,
That's fine.
it's a shame. As you are moving along, you can see slight footprints in the ground here. They seem to match the same footprints that you saw earlier.
Just be. Looks like they've moved through here, so just be careful. Creep. Creep. Those up here, everyone's died.
No, I'm waiting.
Oh,
Hang on.
good then.
Can I? Who's our most perceptive guy?
I don't know. Not me.
So, as you look into the corridor, you can see that you can see a skeleton lying on the ground.
Lewis.
For the skeleton's clearly of an orcish size.
Oops.
And Kessick, as you get further and further in as well, one of the things
Fall
that
through
you
the wall.
one of the things that you can kind
That
of
wasn't me.
feel about this place is that it seems to have a very dark energy to it. It's
Ooh.
oppressive. It's clawing at your soul as you walk along. Particularly you who are close to the divines. You can feel
Hey!
something seeping into your body. Something
Seeping
negative
into your
as
body?
well.
Close to the vines? Some fucking holy warrior?
Oh yeah, it's like fucking hell. I keep thinking you're a warrior. Yeah,
You're a paladin.
yeah.
So you're both feeling
you as
violated.
well, Ed. You can.
Good. I feel the need to loot.
You feel violated
Sorry,
by
feel-
something, right?
You as well, Ed. You can feel that there is something truly unholy about this place. There's
Well,
I
yeah,
feel-
'cause
I
there's
feel
no
nothing.
loot. Not right. Malkane would be very displeased.
So you two
How
are
about what's in the
sensing
skeleton?
something.
I set the soul in search of answers, and I sense that I need the loot out of the skeleton. In
You
a minute.
look at the skeleton. The skeleton is
A skeleton.
covered in the same kind of divine clothing that you've come across before, but nothing significant.
Is it divine
Otherwise.
expensive clothing?
No, it's not divine expensive.
There's a
clothing, no.
chest
That's
hidden
unacceptable.
behind the femur. Just move the bones a bit.
Something fucked him up really bad.
Okay.
Yes.
What
gonna
You
is
have a
go-
door to
happening?
your left, a door to your right, and
Sounds come out of them.
there's a set of footprints going north that way as well. There's no sounds coming out of either set of doors.
I will go
Let's-
into the left door.
I
Okay.
This
will
one.
slowly open the right one. So we can just speed this up a bit.
Boom.
Kitchen.
Looks like there's cabbages.
I mean, it's vegetables.
Cabbages. Yeah.
It's green.
What are they if they're not cabbages?
Paprikas?
But
Lettuces.
it could be like, like green peppers.
Oh.
Jesus
like
Christ, I think I've been
jalapeno-
muted for this entire time. How long have
jalapenos.
I not been speaking?
No,
You
while.
were talking.
And then you
Did I
stop.
talk about the skeleton?
Yes.
Yeah, we heard
No,
you.
you talked about the skeleton and the fact it had no loot. At which point I
Okay,
lost
right.
interest.
Yeah.
Okay.
We lost
You were
interest.
not muted, Tom. It's fine.
Okay, so the plants themselves are long, desiccated. There's no
Cucumbers.
kind of
Cress.
any life to them.
Cress.
Inside. Okay.
Mmm. I'm gonna eat myself to death having the cress.
You're eating
As
something.
you look around, this seems to
Actually, eat
be the
yourself
room
to
of
death.
some kind of head cleric.
So I've heard.
There is. Can you give me a perception check?
Who,
Who?
me?
Both of
Both the dwarf and the orc. They're in the room right now.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
good luck.
Nope.
Let's find out what's.
That's a big fat no.
What do we
Okay.
see? Nout.
So
Oh, the music's
as
amping up.
you are looking around the room, it seems that there is a
Room.
slight difference in the wall over here.
Did you add up our rolls or something?
What? What? How do you
Yeah,
catch
but-
that with 8 perception?
Was
Must
it
be a
got,
shitty magic.
I
DC
got
5?
bonus to perception.
Because it's not. It was really not that difficult to see to
Oh,
begin
no.
with.
Oh,
Look at that. It's
Um,
really obvious. You see that? I'm gonna boot it in.
you're just gonna boot it
Okay.
in.
Welcome to the land of zero salty.
Okay. You kick the wall. The wall does not move.
Kick a Tarza.
Okay, I try to look for a way to open the wall without breaking through it.
Good thinking.
Do you
Any
want
buttons?
me to
Any
give
levers?
me a is it investigation or something like that, or what's the
Yeah.
Can I assist him?
whatever kind of whatever
That's a very
check you
good
want?
kick.
Investigation, perception, whatever.
That was my foot.
Your foot
Perception.
does not investigate the wall very well.
That's annoying.
Can I assist him? Give him advantage?
Yeah, too bad me being a dwarf does nothing for actually looking at stone. It makes me better at
We need
history of
elves, unfortunately. Well, actually, we need 3.5 elves. Oh, if only this was 3.5.
stone. Yeah, 3.5 dwarves. That's what we
Yeah.
need right now.
Just
Okay.
imagine what we could do if this was 3.5 tap tap.
Yeah, I could commit Sudoku.
We could have 4 less charisma.
Okay, let's go. Oh
I gave
my
you advantage.
Oh
God.
Jesus Christ!
I gave him
You gave him
advantage.
You gave me advantage.
Yes, because I was
By-
helping.
By looking with
And
his
I
other
add
eye.
my thingy to it.
Yes, you
And
you have
I've got
21.
21 total.
There you go.
Okay.
Christ.
After looking around, you see a small kind of irregularity with one of the braziers on the wall. You turn it, and the wall kind of opens up.
You just lean
Um,
randomly on the wall and it's open.
Yeah,
Oh.
it would be funny if the
Inside,
Skeletons?
floor opened up.
inside, you see a well, the first thing that you see is a chest at the end of the
Woo!
wall, but the
Totally.
second thing that you
Careful,
see
careful.
is a shimmering kind of silk-like structure that seems to disappear and reappear. Um,
Does our wizard have dispel magic or something to that?
On level 3, isn't
No, he doesn't. He's too low.
it? And we've got no idea what that is.
Does he have mage
He
hand?
might have detect magic.
I mean, it's
you
clearly
could-
magical.
Cast as a ritual.
You wanna do
but
detect
we
magic
can find
on
out
it?
what kind of magic is it.
Yeah, we need to find out more.
Okay. Gildanin looks at it, says it isn't magical.
Um,
It seems to be like phasing in and out. Is the
Can I
best way
pick
to
up-
describe it.
one of the jalapenos and throw it in.
He has mage
Uh,
hand,
Yeah, but I've got an arm.
but he has mage hand.
I have an arm.
Okay.
But he
doesn't know
has
what
mage
his-
hand.
he
I
doesn't
have an
know-
arm.
Jesus Christ, you have a vegetable, not an
Okay.
arm.
I have
You
a vegetable
throw-
propelled from my arm into the room. It's faster than asking a non-existent character.
But he can just use the mage hand and open.
But I
the
can just
chest.
use my arm.
Oh my god.
Okay, throw the jalapeno.
Mage
at it.
hand will not be able to move that chest. Unless it's a shit chest made out of bolts
I mean,
of wood.
no
containing
moving. How about
popcorn.
opening?
I
Checking
don't
if
think
it's
Mage hand
safe.
works that way, does it?
It
Isn't that
does.
what
It's a
open close
hand.
does? Ah, did they take out open close in this edition? I don't even remember. Either way, jalapeno through there. See what happens.
You throw a small object into the web.
Jalapeno.
It hits, and then as it kind of phases out, the thing falls and then hits another strand, and then a large spider seems to phase into existence,
Stab it in
bite
the face.
whatever bite the thing, and then it phases out again.
Can I just stab it in the face while it's there?
Was it poisoned by the jalapeno?
Be poisoned by my sword in its face. Can have metal poisoning.
You weren't really.
Yeah, you weren't holding an
next to the
attack.
Okay, in that case, right. Someone throw the jalapeno. I'll get ready.
Can mage use
or-
a mage hand? It's a
Uh,
cantrip.
Yeah, you can if you want.
Can he try? Can he try to avoid the silk thing
By
and
the way, what did
open the
spider
chest?
look like?
What happens if it contains like the tastiest burger,
But-
and then the creature just eats it?
The thing is, the hand is ethereal, right? It doesn't take damage if the spider bites it.
Well, we don't. uh,
Who knows?
I mean, we can. It doesn't hurt to
see anything
try.
I like.
It doesn't hurt us to try.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt anyone to try. It's a cantrip.
I mean,
Unless the spider
it's not
bites
gonna.
off his
It's just the
mystical
fact that
hand.
we need what's in there. That thing's in there, and it needs to get stabbed in the face. So Xavier, you throw a fucking jalapeno. Let's get on with it.
Okay.
Can I?
Let's
What?
try
what
with the
did
hand, and you ready attack. And
What
if
did
it
the
triggers,
spiders
you
look
just
like?
stab it.
What look like?
What
Um,
did the spider look like?
It was kind of like a pale blue color, fairly large sized.
It looked alive.
Yeah, it's alive.
Okay, cool. If that's the case, I'm ready to leech slap the shit out of it.
Bleach slap.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
stab it.
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna stay back, and I'm gonna let the mage cast mage hands,
Okay.
and I will suggest him to try and open the chest with the hand.
Okay.
If possible,
um,
avoiding the strings. If not, let's just trigger it. Doesn't matter.
Okay, Gildanin moves the hand deftly through the
ready to leech
strings
slap.
and manages to reach the chest without the spider reappearing. When he opens it, the chest seems to jam shut, and then the spider briefly reappears.
gets briefly stabbed.
That is a miss, and I guess we can initiate combat now. I guess.
Really?
Woo!
How about I stab it, then we'll see what happens. Does that hit it?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay, no, yeah, I mistook that attack for yours, right? Okay, yeah, that
No, he
hits it.
just rolled it. At least it just now appeared.
You go.
Okay.
Jesus.
We can roll for initiative, I guess. I don't think it's that much point, but we'll see what happens.
Well, you never know. That might be the only good one we roll.
Yeah. Let's have a look. What did they
I
get?
think I know this.
Well, I've rolled an 11. Just put me on as 11.
Same.
No point me re-rolling them.
Oh, hey, that's more like it.
Well, it was bound to happen.
Eventually, yes.
Well, two of us go
it got
first.
10, so we'll give So yeah, Lucius, you have this blue spider that is currently phased into reality. It's not its go yet, so you get an
How's it
attack.
looking?
It looks pretty badly wounded.
I'm
Good.
gonna cast a healing word and try to heal it up a bit.
Fuck. How about I stab you next?
I mean, it's not fair. It's not a fair fight if it's damaged
Yeah,
before
you just have to
combat.
make it fair.
Yeah, it makes it more interesting.
I
And
can
it's a
understand that.
a bonus action, so it doesn't really cost me
Yeah,
anything to
so
do
you're
it.
going to heal it with healing word and smack it with cantrip the next one.
Don't worry about making
Exactly.
level 6, man.
I'm gonna viciously mock a spider, whatever that. I'm just gonna point fingers and just make faces. It's a
Okay.
DC 13 Wisdom save.
You realize that thing never ever works.
I mean, maybe
We'll
it
see if it
does
works
now.
now. Nope, I got a
Oh my
1,
god.
so yeah.
Free
Ha!
psychic
In
damage,
your face.
and
Well,
Yeah.
and next attack is with disadvantage. So there you go.
I don't know how, but you viciously mock a spider.
I just
You're not even a
like your
racist.
legs are shit.
You're making good questions
you
on...
make a
Okay.
terrible trap.
I think it's time for Tarek Sarful just to put this thing out of his misery.
I realize I can't. Now you've said that, I'm gonna miss. Like, there you go.
Yeah, you did miss.
That's actually a miss. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Okay. Now
One
it.
of these days, people will realize their roles in the group are to buff the people who would do the stabbing.
Nope. It would. I need an instrument to do that, and I don't want to be loud.
Does
It
it matter?
crawls
We are
forward.
fighting with a fucking death spider thing.
Now it's going to have some terrible poison.
And it
It
also does
crawls
it with
forward.
disadvantage.
Like a wyvern level poison.
Yeah.
And it bites.
And it's
Wow,
fucking
23.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Ah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
right.
We'll see if that works. D20 plus 6.
You're
Ah,
welcome,
still a
Ed.
hit.
Well,
no,
no, that's actually it. That's a hit.
You're
That's a hit,
welcome,
yeah.
Ed.
But why? It hit. It made no difference.
That's the joke. You're welcome.
Okay, can you make a
We are
Constitution based save?
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's not a thing I'm good at.
Okay, well first it does this with the bite.
You are
So
dead.
it comes in and it hits hard. Its fangs, its long black fangs pierce into your body, and then the venom kicks in afterwards, doing
Jesus.
this amount of damage.
And now for the poison.
Oh my god,
Oh,
you're
fucking
down?
life.
No?
No,
Cool.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm not very well.
Who knew poking a spider would be a bad idea?
And that's pretty much an average roll.
We didn't really have to attack it. After I opened the chest, after they opened the chest with a mage hand, we could have just left it. There was
You do
nothing
know
in
that
it.
it attacked us.
Yeah, but it retreated.
It didn't
Okay.
retreat.
No, you attacked it.
Yes.
It appeared and tried to attack
The
the
hand.
mage hand, and then you not
You
attacked
absolutely triggered the combat.
Yeah, I bet that if we went in, it would attack us all the same, and we couldn't
Okay.
explore the chest without walking in.
That is not true.
Well, anyway, Yanketic, it's your go.
Okay, I am going to try and use this thing.
Thunderwave.
Ah, that's pretty shite.
No, it's not. I'm sure you're fine.
Okay, let's see if I can make that. Is that a wisdom save?
Yep, same as
Yep.
mine.
20.
Of course, you roll a
Jesus.
fucking 20.
So no damage and save, right?
Yep.
Cool.
You try and bring it down, and it just carries on trucking.
Two NPCs that we're carrying with us. Do they do anything? Do they have
For the sake
initiative?
of this, I'm not gonna roll with them.
They're busy in the other
Complicated.
room.
The spider would
Yeah.
have been bigger if
They're
they
in the
were with us.
NPC closet for this game. That's what happens when people don't turn up. They also don't get XP, so you know.
Oh,
Yay.
oh
That's
my
fine.
God! Imagine that.
Well, if it gets
Um,
split 3 ways, it's fine.
Oh my
You
God,
get
that's
XP
even better.
split 3 ways. That's
Oh, level 6 guaranteed. Yes.
Seems
okay.
very unlikely.
Lucius. Oh, that's not your name.
It is.
Oh, fuck it is. Lucius Longhorn, you're up.
Yeah.
The spider's taking a massive chunk out of Tarek's arm with its fangs.
I'm gonna cast heat metal. Okay.
On what? Talent?
I'm joking. Oh yeah, that would be hilarious.
Fuck. Not for Tarak, it wouldn't.
God
Jokes on
damn
you,
it.
he's wearing wood armor.
By the way, metal is one of the most, well,
It's
brutal
great.
metal spells in D&D 5e.
It's awesome.
It's like, wow.
Mm-hmm. So
Very
I'm
good.
gonna viciously mock a spider again.
Burgers.
I like the way we are saving our spell slots.
Yes,
Meanwhile, Tarak
exactly.
is almost dead.
16. It passes. Because I
And
fucking love will saves.
Jesus. I'm gonna use one bardic inspiration and give our paladin a fighting chance against this spider.
How are you doing that?
I would, instead of my bagpipes, I will use a lyre and just pop a few strings, just
Maybe the
So
way
very
you
quietly.
use, Vicious Mocker is just like you try to play your bagpipes badly at your enemy.
Not bagpipes. No,
Your
No,
lyre
yeah,
is significantly quieter than your bagpipes. It still
Significantly.
emits a noise, but you do not hear any movement coming from the central chamber.
It's
Cool.
safe to say I kicked through a door, we walked around in heavy armor, we've kicked in this door, and we're having a fight, and nobody gives a shit, so we're alright.
I mean,
Are you trying to get us surrounded?
it's gonna be series of
Alright.
bad decisions you're making. But
Well, let's see what happens.
I'm fine with helping you out.
Tarek
You have a
Saffold.
D6. Good luck.
When do I get to trigger it?
Trigger what?
How do I use it?
D6 to
When
your
you
attack
run whenever
rolls
you want.
or saving throws.
No, but when do I use it?
Anytime you wish.
After you roll.
I use it after with my roll?
Yeah,
Yeah.
after. So you
After
may choose to
you
keep
roll.
it. If you
But before you know whether you
yeah,
hit or not.
before Tom says whether or not it hits or not. So you just roll
Well,
it,
let's
you see
if
the
I can hit
results.
first, and then we'll see
Exactly.
whether I'll use the wonderful
Exactly.
D6. How about that?
I don't think you
Are
need
you
it.
going to use a wonderful d6?
No, that should be enough. If it isn't, then I've lost anywhere.
You just surrendered to it.
Yeah, it cuts the spider in half, and you.
How long does
And then
bardic
as-
inspiration last?
10 minutes?
Hopefully long enough for me to get that chest.
It cuts the spider in half, and it seems to phase out of this reality.
What about the web thing?
The webs still seem to be phasing in and out as they are, but you don't know if there's anything else that's coming out of them.
Throw in
I
a jalapeno.
use a bonus action to sling the table in there.
Table?
Okay.
I'm sure there's a chair that's way smaller.
Yeah, but the table fits neatly into that room. And it'll probably allow us to go through.
pretty sure
Okay.
it's a one-way.
You sling the table in there. As you pick it up and throw it on the ground, it makes an almighty noise. But you can start navigating across the web safely if you want. Okay.
There's nothing in that chest, right? We're sure of that.
We haven't opened it.
We have.
We haven't.
We have.
Move in and
You
look
tried to
over his
open it, but
shoulder.
it kind of got blocked up by the webs.
Oh,
It's
I
like,
thought
Mage
it
Hand
was
isn't especially
slammed.
good at this sort of thing. I'm going to use my Mark 1 hands to open up the chest, because why not?
You open it up. The inside the chest is begin with. Inside the chest is 500 gold.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Also, you see 2 items at the bottom of the chest.
You two should have it, whatever it is.
Do they look like anything familiar?
One of them is a cloak. The other is a ring.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I can guess the ring. I know what the ring is.
Would you like to?
How does identifying work now?
I think
yeah.
you've already paid the cost for it, and now you don't need to pay the cost for it anymore, or something, right? that what we-
No, I think because he couldn't afford the
Oh, no,
the
it was-
pearl. It
No,
was a
I think
one-time
we-
deal,
We
right?
did it, or we did it somehow, because otherwise
You
wouldn't have
had a
got
you had a
told
cheap
no.
pack pearl that didn't work.
That
That worked once,
cracked.
but I think you've managed to get a new pearl now, which does. So,
I don't know
Since
where,
okay,
but
fine.
So what is it?
well, the first thing is a ring of evasion.
That sounds.
1 plus
Pretty fucking
AC.
useless to the two of us.
I don't think.
I will
What's it
take
do, Tom?
it.
I
have
mean,
13
I could
AC.
use it. I could use
Shut
it.
up! You don't need it. You're not front line.
I'm 13 AC.
Doesn't
A
matter.
ring of
You never get
ring
in a
of
fight.
evasion.
I do.
What does it do?
You have 3
It's-
charges of it a day. That refreshes at dawn. Oh no, it regains 1 die 3 charges at dawn. Sorry.
Cool.
If you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing it, you can expend 1 of its charges to
Oh, you can
succeed
keep
on
it.
that throw instead.
It's useless.
It's not useless. It's an item, and one of
Or
you
should
two.
I say it's useless to me? I don't want it.
Okay, fair enough.
What's the other
What
thing?
does it do again?
So basically, you have 3
charges?
charges. It recharges 1 die 3 charges a day. If you fail a dexterity throw, you pass it instead.
Yeah, it's a freebie on dex saves 3 times, which
that's
is
a great thing.
super great against fireballs per se.
I thought we had
Second thing you got there is a cloak of protection.
Which
That's
is
it.
+1 to saves.
+1 to AC.
oh
See,
yes.
Yep.
I'll have that.
Come on, what's your AC right now?
It doesn't matter.
9.
I'm the one who's getting hit a lot.
What's your
You
AC?
are. It doesn't matter.
19 right now with the cloak.
Can I
right?
know what your AC is? It's fine. You should take the cloak, but can I know what it is? Jesus.
It's
Oh,
19
it's
now.
18. It's now 19.
Cool.
Yeah, you keep it. I can bump my up to 20.
Jesus.
By the way, don't you have Shield of Faith?
Yes, I do, but I don't have loads of spell slots.
Yeah, that's right.
So I try and save it. So having more AC, I mean, it wouldn't have helped in that fight, but more AC is good. While I'm on, I heal myself because
Touch
I'm
yourself,
fucked.
you mean?
Give me a perception check, Lucius.
Oh, fuck.
That table throw wasn't great.
It was over the top.
Jesus Christ, I knew there was like a threshold.
You can hear something coming from down the corridor.
Jesus, take cover. Everyone take cover. Can
Close the door.
Maybe
Can
step
our-
out of the fucking room because we will get blocked here.
I feel like they will come in,
Yeah, they will come in
and it's a narrow
and block
hallway.
us out.
No,
Yeah,
I mean we
exactly,
kill
it's
them all.
funneled.
Oh
Yeah,
boy,
yeah,
you're
if
right.
they
There are
punch
too many of them.
Everyone in here, we will get out of this room. Now,
But does,
if there's too many of them, we are stuck.
but
I
won't we
will
stuck anyway?
step into. Oh my God, there's nowhere we can go, right?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Where? If we go in further, we're fucked.
We can move backwards. Where are they coming from?
From the chambers where the
From the
praying
main
was.
chamber, yeah. You
Here?
think you've got about 5 seconds before they turn the corner based on the sound. 5,
Do we have any magic
4,
that we can create a wall or
Nope.
something?
Close the freaking
3,
door.
Close the door. Close the door.
2,
Okay,
Back
I'm
in,
closing
close
the
the door.
door and I'm in.
1.
Oh.
Okay, you close the door.
I'll stand fast and get ready.
Can I use thaumaturgy
Yes.
to remove the handle from the door?
What?
Maybe, Tarek, maybe get ready to block the doorway with the table.
I think if you want to absolutely give away your position, you can. Maybe, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
You just hold on.
I will stand behind the vegetables.
Like one
The
of
door.
them.
The
Hiding the
door is
jalapenos.
closed. You hear a lot of movement going north.
Maybe they're just going for their daily prayer.
How about we take cover in case they actually open this door?
Yeah, and if they open, they will just look cursorily through the
See
room.
into the
not
room, they'll see
actually
some people hiding
investigate.
behind the non-existent table.
Yeah,
How about here? We're not in line of sight.
yeah, and they
I
will
don't think
just
it
see the
matters.
table here and think, oh, that's always been there.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. They will.
Shut up.
I'm
Jesus
afraid
Christ.
that with my
Give me
armor
another
and
perception
such,
check.
even breathing gives a risk.
Since you're the closest to the door tower, can you give me a perception check?
Good
Nope.
luck. You
Question
do.
change.
You do have
Nice.
D6 for that as well.
So I'll save it.
It
Might
lasts for
need to
10
stab
minutes.
Yeah,
Well, I might need to stab someone in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, I bet he will.
It's more likely that I'm going to need a pass perception
It's
check.
yours
Anyway,
to
that's a good
use
roll.
whenever you feel like. Man, I'm just saying.
I'll use it
Okay,
on stabbing guys.
so you heard a group of things heading north, but they don't seem to have come back. You've been there for about 2 or 3 minutes now, and it doesn't look like they're coming back.
I shall volunteer Lucius to pick out the door. Off you go.
Jesus Christ. You do have that inspiration. You could do
Yeah,
it better.
but you have better eyesight and more stealth.
I will peek.
Coming from the north, you can see that there are a couple of creatures kind of milling around, looking at the different areas. They kind of pop in and out of line of sight.
What do they look like?
They look very similar to the corrupted orcs that you fought
Okay,
before.
fucking damn it. There's never really true undead.
Okay, so I pop back.
Well,
A lot of corrupted orcs patrolling a next room down the corridor where we need to go. Any ideas? How do we go past them?
well, now that I've got this wonderful cloak that makes me even harder, I can block the corridor and you lot can sling stuff on me
Makes
shoulder
even
and die.
harder.
I mean, there's just few of us. I don't think we can take them all.
I
One at a
can.
time, it's fine. As long as
I
you,
have
as
a
long as you
chance
do
of.
have the ability to make me better,
I
like
I-
and not fall over,
it's
then
very
it'll be all right.
limited. Also,
Well,
did we divide that gold we found? You
yeah,
found?
of course we did. We
To-
divided it
between
into
the
this
three of us,
backpack.
KK.
And so we're
Unfortunately, I can't edit the loot list, so I can't even put it on.
really?
Okay, you know,
No.
should
I
be
mean,
edited by all players. Mysterious
yeah.
note, yeah.
I can
click on
absolutely
this.
edit it.
I can absolutely not edit it.
No,
It's
that's
done.
fine.
It's 7:50 now. I can edit it.
I'll specifically put in your name. I've got all players set it as edit, so
All I can say is I click edit, all happens.
Maybe it's
can anyone
bugged
else
out.
edit it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
absolutely can. I just edited the amount of gold we have.
Okay, maybe you need to refresh Ed. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah,
I could.
doesn't matter
It's
now.
like effort, though.
Okay.
So, do wizards have any cool spells that we can use? It's very difficult because
Firebolt.
more like invisibility or disguise self or minor illusion, anything we can use.
Got it. What he has. Let's have a look. He's got Featherfall.
That's useful.
That's
Yay.
useless.
Be handy
Got
if there's any
Thunder
clips in
Wave,
there.
Mage Armor, Featherfall, Identify, Magic Missile,
That magic.
Minor Illusion.
Lucius, do you have a rapier or something?
Yeah, I do.
Could you perhaps borrow me it for a while? Because it's sad to say, but I'm not really all that good at using the chosen weapon of my god.
Wow, that sucks for you, doesn't
Yeah, I bet yes.
it? Sure. You can have my rapier.
Woo! I actually got a bonus to hit something right now.
How do you really? You don't have positive strength?
Nope, 11.
Are you a cleric?
Yep.
How do you as a cleric not
You
I
don't
mean
need positive strength as a cleric, it's just nice.
I mean it's your
Not
attack.
he's not a heavy armor cleric.
Yeah, if I had heavy armor, I would probably boost strength, but right now, I'm never going to be very good at using weapons.
Jesus.
Clerics
Clerics
We've
like
got
only
a
get
couple of
one
choices
attack.
here, gentlemen. We can either go and kill him, or we can leave. Because either way, we've
Well,
got to go through him.
I've got a good shot at killing 4 of them with my guiding bolt.
4 of them? You think you can
Yep.
take 4 of them?
I mean, I've got 4 guiding bolts, and also.
As long as they haven't got ranged weapons, I can block that door pretty effectively. It's a narrow passageway, and they're idiots.
Yeah, but before we go further up, I think we should check if there aren't any left behind us.
How about a less brave option?
Fair enough.
We get the fuck out of here and wait outside until more of them leave and then we enter.
Why do you think more of them will leave?
Because
there's no guarantee that's going to happen.
right now it's guaranteed that they're here and there's possibly an off chance they might leave.
I think I would rather have them right in front of me than risk some of
I
them
would
getting
rather have
directly
them like
behind us.
miles away from me.
Yeah, but you're also there's also the possibility that more of them will come here
Yeah,
in the time that we're wasting.
or yeah,
Boss,
and
it's
they
your
will
call. What
ambush
do you want
us
us to
from
do?
behind.
Well,
Don't it's not
there's
his.
definitely more to this place than first meets the eye. We still haven't found out how they recharge these so-called fire lances yet.
That's neither here nor there.
So
I
there's
propose that
I mean, I'm down to do whatever you feel like doing, but I'm just stating my mind, stating my opinion.
I propose that we go and check if there are any left behind us. And but
Sounds
by
like a
that
good
I
idea.
mean between us and the exit, if we need it.
Let's clear
And
that main central chamber. There might also be wonderful things in there to take.
yeah, that might be the
You want to
case.
go backwards?
Yeah, let's go backwards, check if there's anything left there, if there's anything of interest, and if it's clear, we go further.
Okay. Let you're the stealthy one right now,
I'm just heading out.
Xavier. You should go
I am.
first. Yeah,
I
you
am
should go
in
first.
heavy armor.
Jesus Christ.
I can.
okay.
I can help you with your
I'll
stealth
I'll go
endeavors.
first then. Let's try the
Yeah,
other
you go
way.
first, and I give you guidance.
Stealthily get to this point.
Yeah. Also, I've got a cool new spell that's going to be really helpful when fighting.
Yonka 6 perception check.
I know what
Cool.
spiritual weapon is.
Perception check, Yonka 6.
Oh no!
Oh, here they come.
Told
And
you.
I just gave tap tap. It's a 10.
As you turn the corner at the very last second, you saw that the 4 creatures have just started coming back down the corridor.
They're coming.
Do we get the fuck
They're
out?
behind me.
4 of
Let's
them.
try it. Let's murder them.
I really don't like this. I'm gonna
Can
keep
you
an eye
can
out on
you
the
take
corner.
a quick look if there's anything inside here?
No, because the
Um,
curtain's
So
down
I'm
there.
going to ready an action if one of them comes around the corner, get stabbed in the face.
Okay.
Actually, I'm also going to cast Shield of Faith.
Okay, you got Shield of Faith up.
Online.
How does Shield of Faith last?
Concentration or 10
10
minutes.
minutes or something or more?
Okay. Right. In that case, then first one that comes around the corner, you get a free stab on.
Stab him in the face.
And then they kind of.
Hang on.
This is the reason why I regret using diagonal squares, a diagonal map, and
Yeah.
never making a diagonal map again.
What kind of armor are they wearing?
They're wearing the one that's in front of you is wearing a fairly. It's like a medium armor. The one behind it is not wearing armor at all.
Right, well, in that case, I will see if I can make him be hit more. Does a 14 hit him?
It does hit him, yeah.
Then he takes 13 damage.
Okay, at this point, roll damage and then we'll drop into initiative.
I rolled 13 damage.
Okay, that does a pretty significant amount of damage to him, but it does not drop him.
Well, I'm going last.
Oh,
which
great.
is good because I'm going to go and get chocolate.
Tom, if you could find some floating hand and a half sword to use as my spiritual weapon.
Yeah, as a token.
Sure. Give me a second.
Wait, what's gonna be? What's your spiritual weapon, by the way?
It's a bonus action.
No.
Just-
What item?
what item?
What-
It's a hand
What
and a
is your
half
spiritual
sword.
weapon?
Yeah. Like what
Basically,
form?
a two-handed sword will be fine.
A sword? That's not very creative.
A sword?
Hey, are criticizing my god right now?
Oh my god, look at that sticking.
Yes, that looks fine. I'm not. I haven't. I don't have it up right now, but
That's what she said.
let's leave it here, and I will just move it when I cast it.
Okay, I've given you command over it.
Cool.
So when you cast it, you can start using it, yeah. But first things first.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You're up first.
Me? I assume?
Yeah. Right, we're gonna change this music now because of this is going into a proper combat.
None of them have like armor, right?
Oh no, they have armor.
Is it metallic?
Yep. You can use heat metal if you want. You need to have a look
I will not.
what it does exactly.
Oh.
I mean, I can click on the spell if you want to read it. Hold on.
What's going on?
You're dead.
Not yet.
There you go. You should be able to see it.
Okay, choose a manufactured metal object such as cause any object to glue any takes 2d8 fire damage. Okay. Are you using it?
Nope.
What are you doing?
I would like to viciously mock the one in front of what's your name again? Tarek?
Arg.
Yeah, so wisdom 13. Good luck.
Okay.
I need to
Right.
roll damage. Fuck.
10, it fails.
I did roll
What?
damage. It's a d4 basically.
That's 1 damage.
Wow. Wow. You have disadvantage on your next attack, by the way.
Okay.
I would
Right.
like to use one
No,
more
no, the zombie.
inspiration for Tarek. But this time, because our cover is blown, I will too blow into the
for it.
bagpipes, give it some air, and
Let's hear it.
I mean, if you insist. Come on, work, goddammit.
Go for the bagpipes.
I'm trying.
I love the way they cut off.
It's so pathetic every fucking time.
Yeah, there's like 2-3 sounds and it's cut off. I fucking love
It's very bad. Because it's voice detected. I need like
I
push to
know.
talk for this to work.
Okay.
It's annoying because I
so-
end up hearing the entire song while you
I
get.
can only assume that the only one can hit me.
it. What does this boy look like?
it's next to you.
Oh, fair enough then.
You got 1d6.
So
This guy.
roll.
This guy has disadvantage on next attack.
Does.
certainly
He's not very
does.
well.
That's my move.
Probably gonna get 2, so that misses. We'll see if he gets a 1 though.
That'd be funny.
I'll just roll a d20. I don't need to roll plus whatever. Yeah, it's 6. Okay, so this orc tries to swing at you with his sword, but doesn't seem to make solid contact with you. The orc that's next to him though seems to try and touch you.
Or does he now?
Yeah, he's like clawing and grasping for you. However, you are able to swiftly knock aside his hands just with your shield. You've got a shield, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah, you knock aside his hands with a shield without any kind of bother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Uh-oh.
1,
That's what I
2,
was worrying
3,
about.
4, 5, 6. We'll go to Jan Keswick.
I know that they're coming around the corner?
But I don't know. Has
How quick you?
Lucius decided to tell you?
I don't think so. Lucius? Hello?
Turn around.
Bagpipe man? Okay. If that's the case, I think I've got to help Lucius before he gets eaten.
Before I get eaten away. Yes, that is
Yep.
true.
Okay. One,
Thanks.
If only there was kind of a weapon thing in front of me.
3, 4. I get here.
The entire group was here.
This was a bad idea. Not meant for
I
free
don't-
players.
I don't. You're stuck. Yeah, you will move. Maybe we'll just fight back to back with you as our soft, chewy core.
You took my close range weapon.
Oh, I did. Yeah, but I'm going to use that anyway.
And the man
Yeah.
giggling senses a total TPK here.
Yeah. I go to Tarek and
You go to
I
him?
tell you to go to Tarek and I cast spiritual weapon.
Where?
I can't get in range. No, I can't get in range.
You can cast it here,
That's-
right?
Yeah, I can, but I think it will be useful if we close the ranks, so to speak.
It can move. Spiritual weapon can move.
Yeah, but now you're exposed. If you're here and I'm here, you'll be safe.
Problem is, this
Say
corridor
fair.
5 feet wide.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I
Right.
cast it. It attacks. It does nothing for the turn.
But if I get hit, I may be able to take down one of them.
Yeah, maybe.
Hit me.
but it will-
Hit me, Tom. I dare you.
Okay, so your spiritual weapon's attacking, is it?
Yeah, it is, but it didn't do anything.
It just goes.
Back off.
Okay.
It's a
What
whiny
is it,
sword.
by the way?
It seems that I'm just not very proficient at using hand and a half swords.
Ed asked you a very important question.
Otherwise,
What kind of
Also-
weapon is it? Yeah, Keswick?
Like
it's
great
a
sword.
hand and a half spectral sword.
Okay.
It's just a sword.
It does
Right.
force damage
It's just a sword.
if it hits. And
fine.
also, as it's a bonus action, I use, I don't know.
You could have said a giant dragon dildo.
Where the
Tom.
fuck
I
is
know I
my...
couldn't. It's it has to be the weapon of my god.
Where is the turn order thing? I can't seem to find it.
I haven't seen
From
it.
the
Oh,
left.
it should be on the left.
Yeah,
I
I
can
can
see
see
it.
it.
Turn order. Tarek is up next.
Did you move it off screen?
Also, I'm using.
Let me refresh. I think it's disappeared off my screen for some reason.
It should be Tarek's turn. Hey.
Yeah,
Thank
I give myself guidance because I can't do anything else.
Well, it's
There you
not a
go.
willing creature.
Huh?
Your sword isn't a willing creature.
I give myself.
Oh, I think you said your sword.
No, that wouldn't do anything because it only works on ability checks. If I don't know, have to vault over.
I bet you can't guess what's gonna happen, Tom.
Are you gonna attack one of the orcs?
Stab.
No, I'm gonna do bonus action cast Hunter's Mark, and then I'm gonna stab him.
You have Hunter's map? What? You
Yeah.
took a weapon from. You took a level from Ranger?
Yeah,
Nope.
are you a paladin of?
I'm a paladin of
retribution?
vengeance.
Vengeance, yeah.
So I will ultra stab this piece of
Well
shit.
done.
They're very good at killing one guy.
How about that?
Damn.
Where the saying
Yeah, he kind of explodes.
he also takes that as well.
Yeah, you
Hunter's
you
mark.
basically
Mm,
thrust your sword into him, and he
Right.
just
Isn't Hunter's Mark concentration?
immediately keels
It is.
over.
Actually, it isn't.
It is.
No, it's not.
Really?
No.
But you can move it from target to target.
Yeah. When
Yep.
I'm using a bonus action, the next hour I can murder guys. And I'm also going to back up because, in theory, this is a 5-foot wide corridor and they can't
Hunter's Mark
come at
is
me on
concentration.
angle.
Yes. Hunter's mark is 100% concentration spell.
Yeah.
It
So either that or Shield of Faith.
Yeah, 100%.
no, it's not. Duration 1 hour.
Concentration.
No concentration listed.
It is concentration.
Absolutely concentration.
I'm just looking it up right now on
Roll20.
I looked it up in the book.
Do it as well. It doesn't
Maybe
change
it
it.
was.
I
Is
remember it.
the... Oh, fuck's sake! Well,
I'm very familiar with the spell.
Yeah.
I missed that. In that case, forget it. I can't cast it because I've already
It's
got
still
Shield
dead.
Faith up.
It's
It's alright,
Okay,
I don't
right,
cast it.
never
I'm
mind
happy
then.
to have my. It doesn't matter because he was still dead.
True.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am backing up so that they can only come at me one at a time, even though this map won't allow for that. Because I
Yeah,
can't
sure, that's
move
fine.
myself into the center of the corridor.
That's
I don't
fine.
think-
Yeah, we'll just do.
Can I-
We won't. They can't attack over diagonal, so they'll just
There we
attack.
go. Come at me now.
You can get to us. We don't have to get to you. Are we
Well, I
moving?
can't. I'm not disengaging. I'm just moving within like the threatened range. I think.
Are you?
Let me
But what
figure
I'm
this.
basically doing is kind of moving here,
There you go.
so they can't come down the corridor and
And can you
gang
unstick
up
me
on
from
me.
the grid as well?
What?
Just hold Alt. Just hold Alt, and then
Oh,
you can
okay.
move your character freely.
Okay, that's more like it.
Free aim. I use
So,
mouse
for
look.
example, you can be like this. Okay. Now Lucius Longhorn, you go.
I would
I'll
like to
die anyway.
teleport outside of this Temple of Doom and leave
Good
these
thing you don't
two
have
to
it.
their fate. What else I got? Is it time for me to start using my spells? I think it is. I would like to cast Sleep on 2nd level. Because, that's a thing.
I am quite
No,
sure
no,
that
1st level Sleep.
Fuck all, but you're welcome to try.
1st level Sleep. And I might take care of one of them, at least. So, 25 HP pool. I would like it to impact this group right here in front of us.
Okay. One of them goes.
One of them goes to sleep. He's
Yep.
still there. It lasts for, like, how long?
A minute.
Okay, well, he's asleep. There you go.
Just put a
What
marker
else?
on him.
Put a net marker on him.
There you go. I think there's actually a sleep token.
Probably is. Let's have a look.
There is.
There is not. I don't see it. I don't see it.
There you go.
Oh, there is.
I put some markers on him.
Jesus,
Yeah,
he's
put
radioactive.
all the markers on him.
He just
He's
clicked all of them.
radioactive, from what I see.
Okay.
He's angry, radioactive, and currently entangled. There you go.
Okay,
That
so
works
one down.
for me.
Bonus
I'm
action.
just gonna move him out of the way, basically, just to.
Bonus action. Inspire. Fuck it.
Me.
Okay, fine. I'll inspire you. Good luck.
Hit the
1d6.
bagpipes.
You're really gonna. It takes a while for me to load the app. So no.
I
No
think
backpack.
usually if that ready.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I usually do, but it requires me to talk nonstop.
Okay.
Maybe change.
Fine.
this.
Okay. Sure. There you go. Enjoy. I'm gonna keep
I-
talking
I
so you
enjoy
can
it.
hear this
The orc steps
nonstop.
up.
There
Yep.
you go. You hear it?
Orc
There
steps
you
up.
go.
By the way,
First,
how
first
to...
attack.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I will ask her later.
First attacking Jan Keswick. That's
Nope.
a miss. First attack. Now attacking Tarek. That's potentially a critical fail. I mean, it's going to be a critical fail. We'll see what happens.
It is.
Oh yeah, it is. It just straight up
No
is. Okay.
confirms.
Yeah.
It happens.
Okay, so he kind of lumbers forward, tries to attack you, completely fucks up, and you can have attack of opportunity if you want.
Yay.
I mean, you don't have to take it.
And he rolls a 1.
Don't worry. I will.
Oh. You
Okay,
call
you- So he lumbers forward to attack you, kind of falls over. You get attack of opportunity, and you swing in, but like it seems to connect with a part of like his robes or something and gets entangled. You're at disadvantage for the next attack, basically.
Right.
You shouldn't have taken it.
I called it.
I would've done.
I blame it on myself.
It is absolutely your fault.
Okay, right. Jan Kesset, you're up.
Okay. First things first, I roll for spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I attack the one closest to me. By the way, how is it different from the others?
This one's not wearing armor, and it's very similar to the one that attacked you before. That was draining Constitution.
Ah, so it's the less armored, more dangerous kind.
Yeah, basically, they're less likely to hit, but when they do hit, they hurt more.
Okay, so I attack it with my spiritual weapon, and I think that's a hit.
That's a hit. Yep.
Stabby stab. And after that, oh well, I think I'll just. Let's go ahead and stab it with the rapier. Wow, I can do stuff with it.
Wow. Okay, so you just the spiritual weapon comes in, slices this orc, and then you finish it off.
Did you kill it? Really? Damn.
Yep,
What a swing.
I can kill stuff with a rapier.
Tarek's off, or you're up.
I shall gleefully miss this orc.
I like the way that we two are doing the fighting, and he's just sitting there
that.
just playing the bagpipe. Oh
Wow.
I can stop
wow.
singing if you want.
No, he is. Go
Okay.
ahead. Tarek needs all the singing he can get.
So you try to wrench the sword free, but it didn't seem to be coming free still. Basically, it's another round disadvantage.
Right.
You sure you don't want to reload the page? I mean, that's the second one in a row.
Okay, Lucius, you're up.
That's the third one in a row for him.
Really?
Not
Jesus.
But
when
you
it
can't
comes to
Tom's roll.
Tarek's actions. Someone attacks him, 1. He attacks someone, 1. Then he goes again, and it's a 1.
I would like to dissonantly whisper at the guy that's in front of me.
Help Tarek.
That's a good point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this guy should have just come in, by the way.
Who?
It's reinforcement.
I don't see any. Oh, another one. I would like to use dissonant whispers on level 1.
By the way, that's 9 turns left on my spiritual weapon.
Okay, wow, that's a pretty high amount of damage.
It is if you.
Oh,
I mean,
fuck.
half if you succeed my wisdom saving throw.
10.
So
Fail.
16. And if it lives, it has to use its movement and move.
Run away.
Yeah, it takes what is it? On a failed save, you take
Half as
3d6.
much.
Yeah, and move as far as speed allows away from me.
Okay, right. Are you doing anything else with your turn?
I don't have anything else. I used up all my bardic inspirations,
Okay,
and
right. In that case, then.
Ed's still up, so I'm not.
Run away!
All of its
Wow.
movement. There you go.
Yeah. I don't know if that's all of its movement, but you know, it's pretty far. There you
You
go.
can
That'll
double
do.
move. There you go.
Okay, in that case then one well, it just moves here, basically.
I'm scary.
Yeah.
I'm a very scary guy.
That moves this guy moves here. Okay. Attacking Jan Kasich. Is an 8. I almost rolled a 1 again.
Almost.
Good going.
And attacking Tarek Safor. That's 11.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Right. Jan Kasich, you're up.
So these guys are basically better armored, but less dangerous.
More or less, yeah.
If that's the
Well,
case, I will attack this guy with spiritual weapon.
I'm just testing some stuff. Sorry.
Nice.
Cool.
And I stab the closer one with my rapier, or more like Lucius's rapier. And that's a 12. Pa, 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 pa. Do I want to blow an inspiration die on that? No. Well, or maybe yes. I think 14 hit. I think I will blow an inspiration die on that. That hits, I guess.
Against the one in front of you.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, it's down.
cool. And this one's still alive, right?
Yeah, that was still alive.
But not by much.
Yeah. Okay.
going.
Tarek Safo, you're up.
I'm gonna miss some more.
Go ahead and miss some more. Well, that's a hit.
Fucking hell.
And you absolutely demolish the orc that's in front of you. It's just like, ah!
Oh, bloody time.
You,
Opposite.
okay. You basically pull the sword out of its clothing and then just like cut its head off, more or less. It's like,
Well, I just pull it out. I pull it out of his clothing through it.
yeah.
This is so easy.
Yeah, there's only 30 of them left.
It's fine. We can take them all. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay.
Arag.
Lucius, you're up.
Yes, I am. I am up and undamaged, like in any other fight.
So,
In any other fight. What's good to cast? You know what? Let's stick to the basics. Viciously mock the guy that's in front of Tarek. This guy. Wisdom
Okay.
saving throw. Good luck.
Slash roll. D20. It's a fail.
You take 2 psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack. Good luck.
Woo!
By the way, Tarek,
Um,
you could have moved closer to us.
Yes?
happy here because I'm still blocking the corridor.
Yeah, but you will be still blocking the corridor near to us.
I
What?
can heal you long distance, so it doesn't really matter, but still.
Yeah, he is good because I can relocate if necessary.
Okay, right.
You know,
In that case, then
never-ending wave of corrupted orcs. Or more like a stream.
one.
Uh-oh.
When does that orc come back? By the way, the one that's been feared.
I'm reading.
No, not now. That's at least
On a
minute.
failed save, takes an immediately use a reaction if available to move as far as possible. The creature doesn't move into your obvious dangerous ground as a fire pit. On a successful save.
See, what was it? God damn it. Duration. Read duration. Concentration up to what?
It's dissonant whispers, duration,
Not whispers.
instantaneous.
Sleep, I
It,
think. Whispers don't have a duration. It's one turn.
Okay. So this creature starts muttering something underneath its breath. The one at the very back in heavier armor,
Yeah.
and then it points a finger straight at Ian Keswick,
Thought so.
and then a bolt of light flies out. AC 19.
Just barely.
Okay. You recognize the spell.
I thought so.
But it has like a fairly it's got like a kind of different feeling to it. It's like it's like been it's not necrotic damage, but you know it feels wrong. Wow.
Oh!
wait, have I used free bardic inspirations? Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. Used to.
2?
Yep.
Is it too late for me to use cutting words?
Okay, so that's 25 damage as a
I'm
guiding
guessing
bolt
it's too
slams
late.
into you.
I don't
Yeah, I guess
Well,
so.
Yeah. Wait, what are you using cutting words for? On what?
On his attack,
you
I can-
r-
On is
Di-
19 the moment you said it hits, I could have used. I mean, the moment you said 19, I should have said could have used cutting words to slice it down, so it doesn't
Is
hit.
it an immediate action?
It's a
Yeah, it is.
reaction, yes, but it's. I think it's too late. The moment you roll damage, it was. But it's up to you.
I mean, we all
Um,
know what my AC is.
I think basically I'd asked for AC and then he'd confirmed I rolled damage, so it's a bit late.
Yeah, I'll use it next turn if you're alive.
Wow.
The next
Sorry.
orc rolls again. The orc next to you then tries to attack you. He has advantage this time because of guiding bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Crit.
That's the way it was.
1 die.
If
4.
I
Yeah, I'm
use
unconscious.
if I use cutting words, is it still a crit if it barely hits?
I
It's a
think
20 on the roll.
So it doesn't matter if
Yeah.
I'm unconscious right now.
you know
7 damage. Can you make a? Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Actually, no, it might do. Can you make a Constitution save? Yeah, you're fine.
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Well,
You
you're not.
roll
You're
a-
not fine, but you're fine.
You're fine. You're fine.
But not fine.
No, you're fine. Trust me. Can we use
Uh-huh.
one of our 2 NPCs as a healers?
Or decoys, maybe.
Why is this fight being adjusted for the fact that we're missing
2 players.
40% of the pie?
Well, it was
healer.
adjusted that you were going to explore the dungeon more to find something else, but you chose not to. So.
Yes, you fuckers. Why did you attack that fucking spider?
So-
Oh, can we? Okay. In interest in fairness, can we use one of the spells of the missing?
I'll give you an NPC. I'll throw one of them in.
How about
uh,
just spamming healing spells? That's all. No attacks. God
Yeah,
damn
sure,
it.
yeah. I'll throw one of them in. I normally don't do this, but I'll throw one of them in.
It doesn't seem possible for us to get out of here alive.
Well, at the same time, it was kind of your choice. Like, you didn't have to go and start fighting
I
everyone.
understand. I absolutely
Like-
understand.
What's
I was
the problem?
really against this. Dying
there a
is the
problem?
problem. Yes. Our teammates, 1 out of 3 of us, is down on the ground. That's the
Well-
problem.
I know how to play any of these characters, so give me control of one of them.
Okay.
I'm sure Tap Tap knows how to control the other one. I'm sure Yankesic knows how to control the other one. So whoever fancies playing them, play them.
I've
did he
never,
do?
I've
Is it
never
a
used a
spam?
wizard
Right.
before, so I
So
would
because they're going
not.
to
Which is the
participate
point
in
and
the
click
fight,
of the raising.
because they're going to participate in the fight, they're basically going to soak up XP. So
Well, I guess it's different. I
Tough call.
can't see what the problem is. Are you guys in trouble or something?
I'm lying
Um,
on the floor.
yes.
unconscious.
he's just been downed.
Well, Oh well.
What do you mean? Oh well, he's down.
Should
I
get
mean,
better.
it's
Listen,
nothing new to me.
Tom, can we go for middle ground and just use him as a healer?
Uh,
One of the two. We use whoever's capable of using ranged healing spells or even close range healing spells, and that's
Also, I
it.
think we should concentrate on one side, perhaps the one closer to the entrance of the thing we're in.
okay, right. So all players can control these characters now.
Great.
Good.
Fine,
It will
I'll
give me
control the
some
wizard.
clue when I'm
Can,
lying here.
who wants to control the wizard? Who wants to control the cleric?
Give me the wizard, because I played the wizard last time. Wizards are fucking great.
I
Okay.
can.
What kind of
Roll
how's
roll initiative for him,
I'm
and we'll
I'm
You
doing
take the
it.
cleric, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh good, I get a role play him too.
You rolled initiative for your character, not his.
Who?
You.
No, it's come up Gildinan, 19.
It says Tarek.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just
because I
character.
haven't switched
Of
to
course,
the
the
word
healer
Gildinan.
moves just after me.
Okay, right. In that case, then yeah. Right. So
Oh.
we'll
On the
put
initiative tracker,
we'll put
Gildinan's rolled 19 initiative. I don't have
we'll
plus
put
3 on
Gildainen ahead of the
that.
orcs.
Oh good.
That's not good because the orcs have just moved.
Well, he gets an attack. It's fine.
Oh god, has he? Ah, yes, because in his infinite wisdom, he didn't level his character,
Cool.
if memory serves. So I'll just have to assume he didn't. Ah, well, this is excellent. I'm going to
Let's
destroy
give him a
everything because that's
scorching
my
ray or something
way.
like that.
And he blows this guy to pieces with his magical fire shit. Magic fire shit.
12.
I'm crap.
Does that hit?
Wow.
Does it hit that guy?
Which one? The one in
This
front of you?
guy.
No, it does not.
Ah, the flow of magic is whimsical today.
Jesus.
I'm going to dance a jig.
Okay. Death save.
Come on. You got this.
Yeah, Keswick.
Oh yeah, the stuff I can do
Yeah,
right now.
that's safe.
Woo! Here we go. Here I go again.
1
Please, no.
glorious
Shut your mouth.
ones.
Don't. Oh, that's a close.
Oh, that's a fail.
Close fail.
So it begins.
Jesus.
It doesn't matter because Edric decides to.
I'll use cutting words so
Bring
you
him
fail
up.
extra.
Use fireball.
Jesus.
He can just barely see my
Corpse.
stiff.
Sorry,
Body.
you're down.
Where did I put his card? Here. Boo.
Does he have any ranged healing spells?
Of course he does.
Cool.
That's his jam.
Cure wounds
Wait.
is touch, right? Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
he's got some kind of range.
Didn't
thing
he
for being
have
a desert
healing word?
Nope, that will be me.
He's
you
got a
can
ranged
heal him.
healing thing for being an
Yeah,
Azamar
but
that he
yeah,
seems
he
to
still
use.
has this thing. What was it? I bet it was healing light, but I will have to see what it does first. Full of d6s. 1 plus your warlock level. 1. That's cool. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will use 2 of them. So I use 2 of his 4 d6s to heal myself.
Is 3d6s.
And no, it's 4.
Did he level up?
I don't know, but yeah,
He-
he should be level 3, I think.
But he is not.
Yeah, but do I really have to choose this if it's just a thing he will
Well,
gain?
he should be level 3, so we'll give him.
Yeah.
Wait. So
Bu- 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 Oh, fucking hell.
Well, at least you're up. You're
True.
up.
Oh my fuck.
I'm glad your luck has improved
Mm-hmm.
significantly.
I'm up.
You sound really happy about it.
Not for too long because I'm lying on the floor and they will have advantage.
Okay.
Is it their
So
turns
far.
before yours?
I'm going to stab this guy in the face.
By the way, in the interest of my next turn, can I
Is this
delay?
a guy armored?
This guy's armored, yeah.
Shit.
Can I delay
Uh,
taking a turn when I'm unconscious?
14 hit him.
You can hold
Yes,
an
it
action.
does.
Oh,
You
it
hold,
does.
so wait. No, you can't hold an action while you're unconscious.
Oh, no.
Ah,
That was
well,
a question?
fuck. Because in that way, I could have a turn before they will inevitably smack me down again.
Maybe they don't. Maybe they miss.
Will they, with advantage?
Well, they don't know you're awake.
I can potentially give one guy disadvantage, so
You've
that'll
been-
make
you've
it a
been-
roll.
You've been brought back to consciousness, but they don't immediately know that you're alive unless they're
Hey.
psychic or something.
That's
When you
right.
start getting
I
up
think
and
they
running
should
around,
go
they might
for Lucius.
be clued in.
It was a magic cast. I assume it's a visible effect.
Yeah, but he's cast it behind the corner.
Yeah.
It's up to DM.
Well, anyway, so Tarek so far, you do 10 damage to that guy, yeah?
Yeah, Snail.
Okay.
Look
You
alive.
go-
12. Wait.
you go-
Wait. 12 hits?
No, 14
He
hits.
rolled 14
14.
hits. he
You
rolled.
remember,
because
you
he
remember
used your
somebody gave me
inspiration.
advantage.
Oh.
So Bardic Inspiration is ago. I
Oh,
haven't actually used it.
Yeah, someone gave you Bardic
Now
Inspiration.
I have. So now I don't have Bardic Inspiration.
Cool.
Okay, Lucius, you're up.
I would like
Just
to.
use something a bit better than Vicious Mockery.
I would like to
Unless you want to
viciously
ping
mock.
death. You keep holding on to your spells, you'll not be able to use them when you do.
Yeah, fuck it, I know. I would like to use Dissonant Whispers on the guy that's closest to me.
Okay,
Oh, a thing with saves.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think actually that
fails.
Yes, run
What?
away.
Yeah.
Run away and take 13 psychic damage, you
He's dead.
bastard. Oh, he
He's
just
dead.
he just
Whispers.
Fucking-
holds his
Dead explodes.
heart, clutches his
Hey,
heart, has heart
Hey,
attack,
no,
and
he
dies.
just ran into a wall.
Does your psychic weapon disappear, by the way? It does, doesn't it?
Nope, it doesn't. There's no concentration on that thing.
It's
Okay,
there.
right.
It just
But
sits there and it
has-
fails around.
Yeah. It has what? 8 turns left? 7 turns.
Okay, Gildanon.
I will shoot them with my fire because that's apparently what I do.
Will you
yeah, because well, actually no, I don't even. Christ, it'd be wonderfully fucking leveled up, because then I'd be able to know what I could do. Do third level wizards have second level slots?
Yes.
Right, he high loads magic missile and puts everything into that man.
High
who I'm
load.
fighting.
So that's
Yeah. 44.
4d4 plus 4.
Yep. Taste that, you shit.
He's dead.
14 damage into his face. I'm amazing! Witness my power! And then he goes and dances a jig some more.
Charles, is that you? Holy shit!
Yes!
You're healthy.
That's me! I love the Tories!
Okay. This guy moves forward.
Similarity
this
is
guy steps
uncanny.
Forward.
I'm studying
Can
No better person could ever play him.
I have a dexterity save from Lucius?
Wow, lucky for me I have that ring, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I don't think anyone else took it, so you might as well have it.
Yeah.
Wait, what? No one took it?
No.
Can
I
I?
think they said you
yes,
can have
you
it.
do have it.
I think
I'll take it.
it was
That's-
assumed that you had it because it wasn't used to me, and
Cool. I save. I mean, I'll roll first before I waste
Roll
that
first.
charge.
You might not
Yeah.
need to save.
Dexterity saving throw. I'm actually good with dexterity. Does that save?
Yeah, it'd be fine. You're fine.
Yay.
No problem.
Hey, save those.
So only take
things.
half damage, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
50.
No, you don't take any damage. It's fine. You're fine.
Oh,
He
cool.
tries to cast a attack on you, and it doesn't. He tries to use the sacred flame on you. It doesn't do any damage. Wait, does it
Missed
sacred
me,
flame save a
bitch.
half?
It's safe. Yes, it's a dex save, I think.
It is, but
Okay.
is it half damage on succeed? On success?
It's no damage. Cantrips do no damage on.
Oh, it's a
miss.
cantrip. Wow, you're weak as shit.
Yeah, he just floored me with one spell.
That makes you feel good
Okay.
about yourself, huh?
This orc is going to move over your space then, I guess.
Woo!
Cool. Attack me.
And he's going to attack
Lucius.
Lucius.
Hit me. Hit me, you bitch.
15.
He hit
15
you,
hits.
bitch.
Okay.
I will-
Constitution save.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna bear hug me? 12?
You're fine, but you take 4 damage.
That's fine. I will use my reaction to use a racial feature.
Hellish
And-
rebuke.
Yes, I would like to use Hellish Rebuke as a reaction because he touched me wrong.
Oh wow.
So don't touch me again if you're still alive. You take 23 damage.
Okay. Is he
Why?
You have a DC. You have a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah,
You're
I can
casting
make a
it at
dexterity
your
save.
class level.
Second level. It's mandatory. It's always second level.
Yeah.
It's always second level.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
He saves.
tiefling
So half.
with fire.
Half damage.
23 half is 11 if you round it down.
23 half. Okay.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
it's 11 if you round it down.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still up.
You sure you want to attack me again, bitch?
Right. No, but this other guy's about to take attacks Tarek. D20 plus 16. I think that's a miss on Tarek, isn't it?
It is
Certainly is.
19 AC.
Okay.
Glorious.
Now it is young Keswick. You have an orc. He's standing above you.
Yeah.
You cannot see him though.
do I
Poke him in the
get
penis.
Advantage if I stab him in his junk with my rapier.
There you go.
Yeah. Go for it.
By the way, I don't get disadvantage.
Well, you're prone. Like you're lying prone, unless you want to move. But I don't know.
I
It's
think
kind of
if that's the case, I'll just tap him in the back with my spiritual weapon.
okay. Go for it.
Can you attack with both? Like it's bonus action to attack.
Yeah,
with
it's a
your
bonus
spiritual-
action to both cast it and use it.
So you can slash with your spiritual weapon and your actual weapon.
Yep.
Cool.
Standard action and the bonus action.
Good luck.
Right in his back. 13. Does it hit? It should.
Yeah, that's a hit.
It should. Like emotionally, it should really hit.
Yeah.
A
We,
hit
we
and
could
a
use a
kill.
hit.
Okay, cool. He's down. He's down.
He's down. Yeah.
Okay, if that's the
Right, all of you.
case, I bravely rush the cleric in front of me and try to stab him with my rapier. I get up and I attack him.
Go for it.
Ooh,
That is a hit.
It's a pinprick, but I hit.
just that.
I mean,
Okay,
I don't know. I did
managed to
11.
jab your rapier into a like a chink in his armor, but didn't seem to do all that much damage.
Okay. If that's the case, I move on to Edric. Come to me. Huh. Should I heal myself or should I blast one of them to pieces?
Just heal yourself.
Heal
That's
yourself.
cheap. Yeah.
Because I guess I can use both. How much does that heal? Okay. He has 2 spell slots, and they're both level 2 spell slots right now, from what I can see. Yep. 2 spell slots.
You have touch healing
and
spell, so it's fine.
If that's the case, I will cast. I will cast Cure Wounds at myself. As in on Xavier. Oh my fucking life.
It's 13?
Hey, it should be
No,
another
12.
1d8. Ah,
Oh,
no, there is. Okay,
it's
that's
12.
12. That's not bad.
Considering you were below 0 like a few turns ago.
No, I wasn't. I was at 0. There's no such thing as below
I
0.
know, but that's what I meant. You got
Yeah, yeah.
cranked.
Okay, I'm quite fine. Does he have anything for bonus actions? He
He
does, but
does.
I think I will save it.
I mean, you might
Okay.
as well use it. It's like the.
No, it's healing. I will use it to bring myself back up
No,
when I
I
hit
was
the
talking
ground again.
about the hex
Hex
thing.
thing.
Yeah,
That's quite
bonus.
shite because it does necrotic
Don't know if you
damage.
kill him.
Oh yeah, that's true. It might heal him.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it. Don't use it.
Tarek Sarfor, you're up.
He just
Tom.
slashed.
Tom.
Yes.
Tom.
Yes. Yes.
Can't hear me. Well, I've just hit him. Is that kill him?
That's a hit, and that is not a kill.
Is it not?
Nope.
Oh, he
See
has a
how
lot of hit points.
disappointed he sounds when he doesn't kill something in one hit.
And
Well,
he
it's only
just
11
has.
it's like 11 damage.
Yeah, but I hit him
That's the
last
first time you
round for
hit that
10.
guy.
No, it does not.
Oh, okay, no, he's dead then. Right.
Yeah, I
never
know. That's what I'm saying.
mind.
It's
Right.
like, get it right. So I
What
will.
what a sassy man.
10 foot. Look up that corridor.
Nothing else there.
Yeah. Let's see. Christ, this is going to be a problem. How the hell do I mark?
That's a good thing
Was
to
that
know.
10 feet to go up there?
That would have been 10 feet, yeah. So just
Yeah,
every, like,
10
5 foot
feet.
along the corridor.
10 feet. I'm there. Then that's like another sort of. I can kind of get her about there. I'm technically moving towards the enemy. Can I move through allies? I don't know how that works.
You
Sure.
For
can.
some reason,
I
I
think
don't
you
think
can
you.
move through allies, but you can't move through enemies. So
That's okay. I don't want to move through enemies except for my sword into their face. But here will do. Hello, cavalry's here. You should get out of my way so I can actually do my job.
Yeah. Be my guest.
Well, all right then. I'll wait for your turn.
Okay.
I say
I
be
like
locked
how-
in temporal status. I
I
can't
like
do
how
it.
That's-
casual
This
you
is
are
very.
about
This
that.
is very tight.
Lucius, you're up.
Yeah, I'm back up
I
eventually,
will viciously mock the last guy left because we severely outnumber him, and I just.
No, he's got a
By
friend
the way,
down the
did you
corridor. He's
forget
running
about
away.
this guy here? The one that ran away.
He passes.
Yeah, so no effect. Good luck. It's my turn.
Gildan.
Did you forget about the
I
orc at the
will.
end of the corridor?
Can he peek around that corner?
Not.
It's very
please.
crowded.
Then he moves up there and like he sort of he sings a sea shanty.
What do
we do with the drunken sailor? What
do we do with the drunken sailor?
Right. In that case, then this guy pulls out a fairly
Quite
large
launcher.
axe and seems to be intent on trying to kill your dwarfy friend. We'll see what he does though.
He does not.
He does
17.
not.
Well, that was exciting.
I
Your
blocked
dwarfy
it
friend.
with my
There you
shield.
go.
Double stab.
Just barely.
He hits. The 17 hit.
Nope.
The 17 misses.
Oh, then your turn.
Woo. Where did I put my sword?
In your ass.
It's above you.
Ah, it's above me. Wait. a sec.
Exactly.
Nope.
Spoiler.
Yeah. Okay, I stab him with my spiritual weapon.
Advantage, isn't it?
No,
No.
it isn't. Spiritual weapon
Oh.
doesn't count as a creature.
Oh, it
There's a
doesn't confer
flank.
advantage, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't affect it.
Okay, go for it then.
Nice.
That's a hit.
It's like 11 damage, and I two-team it with my rapier.
What a glorious
Yep.
rapier. Wow, what a weapon.
Yeah.
Dealt
Okay,
a killing
both
blow.
attacks hit. And it's still up.
God
Jesus.
damn it. He's
This thing
Still
is
going.
stronger than we thought.
Edric, you're up.
is
Run
up,
away.
if Edric is up, then he will try to blast it out of its existence with Secret Flame. DC 14, 4 radiant damage. Dex save. Of course he
Jesus.
does.
This is gonna take a while.
Tarek Safo.
Stab in the face. Just didn't see that coming.
Where are you right now?
Oh, it's as long as you don't end on the.
Yeah, in the
Is it
field.
end your movement on the same space, or is it? It's...
Well, I
Move
don't
as-
see anyone there. Is there
Move
somebody
as far
there?
as you can.
Yeah, you're on top. You're below some Xavier.
Well, when I moved to this square,
It,
I
it
can't
doesn't.
say anything.
It doesn't
There's
matter.
nobody there.
You just have to stab him, and if he dies, you take his place or move further. I think because you've got more movement, right? You can attack during your movement.
What I'm trying to say is, are you standing there? Because I don't see you.
Yes.
Yeah, Cassio's
Yes,
character
I
is
am.
there.
Oh,
But
well,
doesn't
I
matter.
wouldn't have moved there. Because I
Stab
couldn't.
him.
Well, it's your call, Tom.
It is absolutely.
He can attack during movement, so I don't.
But it's a
know.
very
You can't
tight
attack.
corridor, and
You've got to move, stop your movement, attack, and then move again. I don't think you can effectively
Plus-
fly by attack people.
plus the enemies didn't attack. They could have used this
Oh,
feature.
what I can do is, if you
Yeah,
knock 2
you're
damage
maybe
off
right.
that attack and call it 11, I can just sling a javelin into him.
Oh,
That's fine.
Attack
It's
people
just,
who are not.
see, on my screen, there is nothing there
Yeah, there's a Yankesic there. I don't know why it's not showing you that.
because Roll20's just gone to shit.
is it same damage?
Anyway, so did 22 hit him?
Yeah, it did.
And how about 11 damage?
Yeah, I've applied it. Your
Oh, it's okay.
javelin slung into him and it's hit him, but it hasn't quite downed him yet.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Lucius,
okay. Get in
you're
a minute.
up.
Fucking hell! How much hit points does he have?
I'm gonna viciously
almost
mock him to
down.
death.
He's like. He's got like 40 hit points.
Will
40
you go
million hit points.
down?
No, not to that. Please don't.
Just
Slash roll.
kill yourself.
D20 plus 2.
Yes.
Fail.
It kills him.
He doesn't die. He's
Oh.
still up.
Wow,
Another
but he has
panic.
disadvantage on attack.
That would be
Yeah.
anticlimactic.
Gildan, you're up.
Imagine if he died to that.
I think that was an exciting turn.
Well, I'm afraid to say that Gildan does nothing except for twiddles his thumbs and
What do we do
talks
with
about
Duncan?
pickles.
Pickles,
Okay,
yes.
right.
I like pickles, they're delicious. And that's all he does for his turn.
Attacking Yankesic, and that's a miss and a miss. Yeah, so
I
Yankesic,
want to
you get
run
your
away
attacks.
now.
We're totally using those characters correctly. 100% as intended.
Guess what I do? By the way, I think I've got like 5 turns left.
With your
on
weapon?
my thing. Or
Just see if you
4.
get a hit. If you get a hit, you're probably going to kill it.
Yeah, I guess so. Wait a sec.
Can't disengage if he does hit.
Spells.
But,
Boom,
you know,
boom.
good luck. Oh, your magic swords. Yeah, I forgot your magic swords.
That's a
Yeah,
fail. That's a miss.
Fail, and I attack with a rapier. And
That's also a
a
miss.
fail.
Jesus Christ, can we finish
I
this?
can't be.
It's
Does he
useful
have-
all the time.
Do you have guiding bolt?
He does, yes, but I don't think that would be a waste.
I mean, use it. We get advantage on attacks.
Guiding bolt will blow.
Well, if he
anything
hits
out
a
of
guiding bolt, he's
existence.
just gonna straight up eviscerate himself. So eviscerate.
Oh.
So like
Oh, never mind then. Sacred Flame. There you go.
slash roll.
Aim.
+1.
D20 plus 1.
I would like.
He doesn't want to go down.
God damn it. This is just annoying.
Damn these orcs.
It's not going
Javelin.
down.
Finish him.
Can we recruit this guy? I mean, it's better than our
Um,
current wizard right now. We
What
hire.
armor do you? What armor do you have, Tarek Sarful?
Oh no,
Skill.
Scale. Okay.
he sounded scared when
It
he
is-
answered.
I'm just checking something. I think he's got better armor than you.
Oh, that's
Good.
armor for you, buddy. Unless I use heat metal.
Well, scales are vulnerable to heat
It's
metal,
heat
so it
metal,
doesn't
not
matter to me.
molten metal, so we know. By the
Yeah,
way, why
yes.
didn't you use heat metal on him?
It's a second
I
level
think he's-
spell.
And
I should really check to see what
I
I've
only
got.
have one
Oh, I have
second
it,
level
yeah.
slot.
No, I've got
well,
chainmail on my
good
save.
thing
I'm
we're
thinking
not in a
something else.
fight for our own lives.
We're
That
not.
make a difference?
I'm
This guy's got
basically
splint.
scratched. I lost 4
Strength better than
HP.
chainmail.
I will fucking
It's one
scratch
extra
you next
AC.
turn.
You would miss.
Andy?
Yeah, wanna bet?
Yes.
You
You would
Terry, you
miss.
throwing a javelin, by the way?
What?
You throwing a javelin?
I don't know. I had to restart the thing, so I didn't know it was my turn. It looks like the idiot who's fighting him hasn't retreated yet. Yes, I'm gonna sling a javelin into his face. Oh, should I say I'm gonna miss because everybody else is missing now?
I'm not missing.
That's a
about
hit.
that?
Right, he's dead.
Kill.
Yeah.
That's how it's done.
Die.
I run up and retrieve the javelins, and then I run up and repeatedly stab him until he dies.
You can also stab the sleeping guy.
I'm gonna take my javelins out and jab them both into his eyes, and then bathe in his blood and pretend I'm a pigeon.
Jesus
My
Christ.
fucking god.
This is a paladin, by the way.
It's a paladin of vengeance.
God.
So I've just run around going ah, ah, and flap my arms.
Is that Charles again? Oh, that was you.
Oh my.
Are
Sorry.
you okay, Ed?
I get confused between two of you sometimes.
By the way, do you remember about this guy here at the end of the corridor? The one that was scared with dissonant whispers?
I run after
Yeah.
him and stab him too.
Yeah, can we just cut this short because there's no way in hell one of
Yeah,
these
I know,
guys is gonna
I'm not
take
gonna
us.
roll attacks against these dudes. You can just kill them later. Right.
I love
I'm
it.
sick. I'm as sick of this as you are now, so we're moving on.
There
Well,
we go.
Good part
That's what I do.
loot.
do that.
Okay.
I thought you
There's
were
a plus side to this.
I thought you were an orc, not a kenku.
It's a reference.
There was a homicidal Kenku in one of our previous games that
It was
used
in
to
my
just
game.
like
So that I guess that image has been.
That was
used
his
before.
picture.
Okay,
It was horrific.
great, fantastic.
It was scarier than the game. Right, let's get in here.
You want to take the
Okay.
armor from the guy that you just poked to death?
Ah, get it there.
It's icky. He doesn't want it.
Yeah, I'll have it anyway. It's splint.
I can clean it with prestidigitation.
Okay, yeah, clean it.
It's clean.
okay.
Right,
Done.
I'll
Pristine. Better than before.
stick it on.
Okay.
Ah.
Inside this room is a large altar to the Gadajok. Surrounding it is debris from years of neglect. And also, several orc bodies seem to be lying on the ground, having been slain at some point.
Cause of death. Can I roll medicine to check?
Easy there,
Yeah, sure.
CSI. Roll high.
I did.
Yeah, these wounds are definitely been inflicted by other orc weapons.
Okay, so
Who did it? Was it a battler?
they turned on themselves.
By the looks of it, from what you can see.
Any other totems? Any other deities? Here?
While they're fucking around, I'm going to loot everything.
Yeah, I'm going to help our greedy friend here.
Good.
You notice that there is talking about deities. You notice that there is a alongside a lot of the early creation stories that you can identify within this room of the Empire and Gadajok and things like that. You can see that there is a heavy implication that Gadajok himself was a representative of a fire god. Or at least that's what the stories are making him out as, some kind of avatar of a fire god or a demigod of a fire god.
Okay. Anything interesting at the altar itself?
The altar itself has a couple of what you would guess to be offerings from a long time ago. After a bit of rooting around, you eventually find a small ruby.
I found or they found?
You found a small ruby.
Oh, cool. Do we
What
know the
about the
value?
corpses of the auction thing and the auction here?
I'll
They have
just
any money?
I'll pocket the ruby.
They have various holy symbols on them and things like that, same as before. Can ever they have when you have a look at them over, you think you found roughly 300 gold's worth of holy symbols on them.
Add
Do
it
we
on.
see Lucius pocketing the ruby?
What? What ruby?
Yeah, well, do we see it?
Yeah, do we see it? Does he try to hide it?
Do you try to hide it?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Then you see that he's found a ruby.
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't worry. We shared the loot at the end. I just have tiny pockets, and it fits them
Uh,
perfectly.
And your
The professor has turned up and seems to be looking around.
I'm not hiding it. I'm not stealing from the party, if that's what you're asking. Do we know the value of the ruby? Tom?
You think it's gonna be you think it's around 200 gold, I think.
Jesus, really? Okay. I mean, okay. Professor.
I assume that the orcs weren't carrying anything better than
Can we
we'd got.
please use
No,
this
not
as the
really.
image for the professor?
Professor Diglett. Why? Because he pops up all the time.
Yep.
He's like Diglett.
Yep. That's how I see him.
Oh, the fight is over. Better show my head.
What?
Diglett?
I think this is my favorite interpretation, of Diglett. Hang on.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There it is. Yeah, it's great. Oh no, that's Ian Essex.
Yeah.
I think I know what's coming.
Bring in the memes.
Jesus fucking Christ, I'm gonna have to do it this way.
Oh, this is the Kenku. Holy crap. This is a thing of nightmares.
He will
This?
visit you in your dreams.
Imagine
the
seeing
eyes.
that every session. Someone's talking. It's horrific. So glad he died. He died to his own stupidity.
Look at the arms and the nails. It's just eerie.
There you go. That's my favorite
Bucket.
interpretation of Diglett.
Damn.
I thought it was going to be so
That's
good.
going to be Professor when he turns on
I mean,
us.
you don't know what it looks like under the ground.
Yeah.
There's loads of interpretations of Diglett. There's another one where it's just like Doug Trio is like three guys having gay sex or something like that.
Oh
like,
god.
God.
I've seen cosplay of Diglett, like huge buff guy in his Speedo, basically, with the Diglett mask on him.
So that's where it kind of came from. Okay, move on from Diglett.
Okay, so what were you asking the professor?
Well, if
Were
he
you
has
gonna
any exposition you would like to share.
I think we're just making fun of how Diglett-like is.
Well, it's very interesting. It seems to confirm a lot of my beliefs about this area. That they are indeed worshippers of the fire god. But I didn't realize that they had so heavily, how do I put it, deified their leader as if he was some kind of representation of that fire god. It's very interesting, nonetheless. I imagine it's all part of a personality cult, though. I don't think there's any divine explanation behind it.
Any writings on the wall, specifically
Yeah,
regarding
there's
charging the stakes? javelins.
I can have a look, but most of this looks to be like a mixture of history and religious scripture.
No.
I am checking this area just to make sure that we're not being sneaked up. In fact, I'll hack down all the freaking curtains, then they can't get the drop in us.
Okay, I will remove all the curtains then. Give me a second.
Is it removable? Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's sick.
When cutting through one of these, he's.
Did you expect us to cut through the curtains?
I'll remove them eventually.
Obviously, his sword's still there, just milling around the corridor. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, I'm hacking this curtain with my sword.
And then it disappears.
Yep, it's gone. Well,
If anything
keep it
important
here
here,
because I might use it later, but.
because we found money, and that's what I was happy about. And look at this wonderful armor, isn't it so clean? It's not
Yeah.
like nothing died in it at all.
You're welcome.
Well,
Thank you. I can now do my job even more efficiently.
Yeah, by the way, does.
Blocking corridors.
Let's see if Gildainen has the. What was it? Prestidigitation.
I
Yes.
have
he
it as
does.
I have it as well.
Maybe.
Sends it off for you.
If he does, he can
I
clear it.
have this power.
I also have it. Clearly.
So, help
Look
him
at my
clean
power.
Dead orc.
You also cast mending on my armor to fix the spear holes in it.
Sure.
See? No,
There you go. It
Okay.
now works.
He's useful.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I didn't realize you had it in you. Yes. An easy matter for one of my skills.
I love the clings.
So, what are you doing?
maybe, I don't know, a short
Is there
rest.
anything else worth looting in here?
Not as far as you can see, no.
Fantastic. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's move on. To
Right.
the Lich King.
Russ, is there anything else in here that you need?
Nothing else in here, but I feel that there is. Well, like I said, we haven't quite solved the mystery of Gildainen's favorite toy. So we should probably try and find out what's going on with
Yeah.
that, eh?
I'm gonna have a look in this cafeteria.
Maybe we could have a short rest or something.
How about in this cafeteria?
Uh,
Is it like 10 minutes?
You-
How long is short rest?
An hour.
it's like an hour.
Oh boy.
You look inside, and you're not far off by the looks of it, Targ. It's definitely an area that was meant for the consumption of food. There's a lot of benches, a lot of tables and things like that. A lot of the tables are not in particularly good condition, though. So wouldn't recommend sitting on them.
Can you give what's his face? Why? What are you going?
On?
No, we're waiting, man.
The end of the corridor, since you've gone that way,
Yes.
you can see one of the zombies has been trapped beneath a pile of rubble, as if it's been fallen on it.
What are you
Aw.
doing? Get back here.
Poor thing. I want to help him.
It's still alive.
You say with zombies.
It's XP.
You say
Well,
there's
it's
a
not
zombie
zombie.
up there.
It's not a zombie. It's the corrupted orc. Sorry. I
Okay,
just
we're
keep
gonna
using-
stab it repeatedly in the face until it dies.
Jesus.
Okay, it dies.
No talk. No. Okay. We could have possibly asked some questions.
No.
It's too late for
I
It
that.
will
was
block
trapped.
the. Can you give sight to the NPCs, please? Because we keep losing them off screen when everyone moves.
Oh.
It doesn't
when
matter.
You walk,
Just leave him.
when you walk down there, you notice that it looks like the cave has been collapsed unnaturally. The rest of this area is pretty well kept. Well, not kept, but it's structurally sound. Some areas have a bit of rubble, but it's not anything like this. Whereas that entire area has been completely collapsed, and underneath some of the rubble, you can see some traces of footprints heading north.
I say we take a break here and then we'll see if we can get through that barricade or collapsed area later.
How would we
but not
move
all
this
of us.
rubble?
Manpower, son. Manpower. Or orc power. in my case.
Okay. I mean, I may look like a strong guy, but
You're not.
He's a wimp.
that's not true.
There's
I-
still a door here, by the way. I don't know if you saw it
What door?
Where?
in the cafeteria area.
Oh.
What door?
Oh.
How about we
we
just
didn't
wait and
because
take this
lighting is
rest
a
that
bit
some
off.
people want, instead of pissing off and splitting up? And I'm looking at you, Lou.
But I love splitting the party.
Is there anything good
What are you
interesting
doing?
here?
Don't make me split your lip.
I searched this
You
area.
wouldn't miss.
Okay. This is you have a look around the what looks to be like a library is the best way to
Ooh.
describe it. A lot of the books are ancient.
Are there any
there's
readable books?
Yeah, it looks like they've been kept in pretty good condition, mostly. You have a look through, and it seems to be a lot of the books seem to be uh about the history of the area, the rise and the rise of the empire, and the history of Gadajog himself. Uh, Again, highly stylized. Nothing to it's hard to tell fact from fiction. However, one thing you do come across is that you come across a small section regarding the fire lancers.
Yay! How to Javelin 101.
It seems to be that the fire lancers are recharged. Were recharged by Gadajok himself.
Oh.
He used to take them and he used to recharge and he would bring them back recharged. The process that how he used to do this is not known, but it can be safely assumed that somewhere inside this complex is how he did it, unless he recharged it by himself. But you think that's highly unlikely.
He spat on it.
There's no indication that Gadajok himself was magical. Nothing in the books talks about him using magic at any point in time.
So something, most likely somewhere in this complex, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want
Is
to
there
take a
anything
break?
about the this complex? As in, I don't know, an information board on the wall. You are here.
You don't think there's any maps of this area, not that you've seen.
Guess so.
You are here.
Any brochures for the new
I mean,
guy?
yeah, for tourists, visiting the tomb.
You have a look through to see if there's any more information on the building itself. It seems to be that this was the headquarters of of Gadajok's tribe. Before even when they created the empire, he used to administrate quite a bit of it from here. Well, what limited administration he used to do anyway. However, you do see that apparently there are some living quarters nearby, along with an armory
Okay.
in this building somewhere.
Uh,
Beyond the rocks, these rocks, you think there is a tomb, but you do not know how far beyond. It just simply mentions that there is a tomb deeper in the complex.
yeah, it might take a long time to dig through this.
Might take until next session to dig through it.
And how
You
about
get XP per stone, so
the door in the dining room?
So we're not taking a
Um,
break.
yeah, you taking a short rest or not?
I think we could. Just
Okay.
let's take guard here. Maybe someone should be on the lookout outside in case more of them come back.
Help me way.
So, a short rest?
I'm gonna get a chair, put it where I am, and sit on it, and rest for an
Chair
hour.
creaks ominously underneath your weight, but
Yeah,
holds.
so do I.
I
Really?
will like
This
to.
is an orc stronghold for orcs, and their chairs are not built to withstand their own weight.
Maybe they
But the
were.
chairs are also not in good condition.
Oh well, they're obviously shit craftsmanship. I thought orcs were meant to be good. They make
They're like
everything out of orsinium
they're
or something.
Terrible
they were
craftsman.
hundreds of years old.
Oh yeah,
Orc
yeah.
stuff's built to last, man.
Those will
It's like
not.
it's easily like
Man,
third up on the crafting tree. It's better
orcs
than
aren't
steel.
built to last. You're like what, up to 68 years old and die?
You trying to say?
You'll look old, buddy.
Definitely, if you take Skyrim standards, orcish stuff's amazing.
That's what I'm saying.
Uh, actually,
You
Okay,
took
yeah,
the
Said it
cover
was better
it's.
than
standards.
steel and it was made out of
if
orsinium.
we're taking
Yeah,
a rest, I'm rolling to hit die.
I
I'm
would.
gonna roll at least one hit die
Bum, bum.
I will not
because
because it's a waste. Can I use
I
our NPC as a healer?
oh well, if we've
He
got
why
has
heal bots, I'll use them instead.
why
he
would you like to use spells instead of hit die?
That's a very good
because
point. With the
also I have a Song of Rest. I can add to your bullshit healing hit
well,
points.
I'm
please
already
add
at
to our
full,
bullshit
so you
healing.
can stick
By
your
the way, how's it work?
song.
'Cause I don't think I've ever actually bothered to do this.
You can
From
use
Song of
soothing
Rest.
music or oration, okay, to revitalize
You
your wounds and allies during short rest. If any creatures who can hear a performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one more hit die, so you get one extra d6 to your healing hit die.
Yeah, I'm at
you
full
roll
already, so
your hit dice plus your con, right?
yep.
All right.
There is
Oh,
a button for that on your sheet
that how it works? Why is my hit dice a D4?
because you have to change it first.
But I have.
I guess you didn't.
Well, it's fucking stupid.
It is.
Well,
You've got to go to
I'll
settings
have
and
that
change
5. No, it doesn't matter. I'm not allowed anything but a D4.
it. Man, you've got to change it in your settings. When you go to your sheet, there's
Yeah.
core, bios, spells, and the cog thing. And hit die is the first thing on the left.
yep, top left.
And the spells.
No, after spells.
You mean the cog?
Yeah, the cog.
You mean the hit die?
Jesus Christ,
You
what
mean
are
the
we
thing that
talking
says
about?
the thing that says D10 that keeps on fucking D4s? You know, like I've actually changed it because I have a fucking clue. Hang on.
maybe you've got
Uh,
to save something.
I got hit
fluctuate.
4 hit points, but I
There,
have
I'll have
8
one
now.
less than I've been getting, plus that D6. Then
I'm
I'll have
full
8.
HP again.
Oh, look at that! I'm full HP. Thanks to your song, so thank you very much.
You're welcome for my glorious performance.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love those bagpipes.
I would
If I get anything back
also.
on a short rest, I bet I don't, because my abilities are shite.
Hey, Edric is back to full spells, and by full I mean 2 of them.
I don't
He's a
know
warlock.
if Gildinan.
No, Gildinan does fuck all on a short
Oh,
rest.
don't they get arcane recovery?
Nope.
Not yet, I think.
He's got it here listed.
He
Really?
has. Okay.
Yeah, what isn't listed is what it. Oh wait. Once per day he can recover a spell slot of up to second level. Well,
You get a
then.
spell slot.
Well, he has cast a single first level spell. No, he's cast a single second
Second.
level spell. So yeah, he gets it back.
Jesus. We're in
Well,
full
he might as
operating
well. It's not
strain.
like he's
Fair
going
enough.
to do anything else.
I'm the only one that actually wasted spell slots. Not
Go
wasted,
down and
used.
cast a second level spell.
I'm down to single first level and single second level spell. And my bardic inspirations are done for the day.
I still have
I have 1.
first level spells and 1 second level spell.
I'm not missing anything.
No,
Except
actually,
spell.
I have 0.
I am, however, missing a spell slot. Yes.
Yeah, you've
Never
got no
mind.
inspiration die left.
No, I
do
don't
you?
think so.
You used 2 of them.
I
in the
gave
end.
you 1, and I gave
Yeah.
2 to Ed.
Okay, you
Yeah.
gave 2. Right. That checks out. And we've got what?
So,
+3 to charisma?
Do you want to have a sleep? or
I feel like there's only like one room left to explore. Once we explore it, we can take a nap.
A quick rest, looking through the books.
where's that door?
It's in
Here,
the yeah.
Oh, I
I
see
think
it.
it's here.
Oi, you two useless twats, follow me. Okay, yes, let's do it.
Okay, you opening the door?
They are.
I will listen at it.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Beep. Okay, listen.
I
Listen
give
away.
guidance on how to listen.
I get plus listen.
Yeah, you don't hear anything other
Take it
than
one more
the
time.
sound of running water nearby.
Go then, proceed.
By the way, Lucius, would you like to borrow my sword in case you really need to stab something?
Who, me?
Yeah, or maybe you would like to borrow a dagger, if that's what
I
you
have a
want.
Who's
dagger,
that?
You
but
have a dagger, okay.
yeah.
Thomas.
So I've got the
Yeah,
dagger.
Thomas, what is
That's
that?
done.
it is a pile of rocks.
It's
I like
a rock.
rocks.
It's rubble.
Rubber, 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 rubber.
It's a door.
By the way, does
Yeah, there's a
every
door there.
one of us have
It's,
night vision?
Yes.
I can see through the gap in the door, by the way.
I will fix that temporarily.
It's getting worse.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm proceeding that way too.
Aw, they're sleeping here.
Well, they're sleeping because
Uh,
they'll be sleeping eternally.
The beds don't interest me. The chest, though.
They have sheets in them,
Yes.
but okay.
Loot,
Okay.
everything.
Loot.
Loot, loot,
Okay.
loot.
You start opening the chests.
Is this place occupied?
Not anymore.
It
But you said
was.
not anymore. But one thing you do see is you see some dried bloodstains over here in the north, just south of the door.
Oh boy.
Bloodstains?
Bloodstains, yeah.
Fresh?
No, they're fairly old.
Fairly
Open
old
the
or
door?
ancient?
Okay.
How old?
Oh boy.
Let
That's
me
a dead
see.
corridor if I've ever
Oh.
seen one.
I don't know how old. It's bad. Maybe.
I'm not going first. I'm
I'm
squishy.
Okay.
Unless Tarek
What are you
wants
doing? Are
to.
you looting the chests or are you doing something
Yeah,
else?
we're
I'm
looting the
loading
chests.
the chests. Fine.
Okay. Right. You start digging through the chests. That's not what I want.
I mean, isn't being a paladin of greed somewhat redundant? I mean, it's like almost every adventurer is already a paladin of greed.
I agree.
As you
Well, yeah,
go
but
through,
she gives me power.
you don't really
So
find all that much in these chests. Can you give me a D10 each?
Sure.
oh fuck yeah.
Whatever you get, that's however much
I
gold you
rolled
get.
a D0.
Okay, Optimus.
Whatever you get, that's how much gold you get. Really, these chests don't have much in them. They're mostly just robes and things like that. You
You
occasionally
rolled,
find.
Yankee.
I fucked up the roll 20 because still rolling the dice.
You're lagging balls. You're being
Yeah.
robotic as hell.
Yankasik? Hello?
You okay, Yankasik?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
That's
think
some
Yankasik's connection
terrifying
is
music for him
fucked.
just vanishing. Hang on. There, he rolled an 8.
There you go. You got 8. Right.
Uh,
You haven't found much gold, but you. That's what you've got.
add
I've just got this. I've just got
19
this on
gold
loop.
to the party fund. Person who can do that. I
19?
don't think I can. think that's how much we just found. Oh, I can.
Oh, there you go.
But I'll if you're editing, I'll let you edit it. Unless you're not.
I am.
Has
You
it
said
been updated? Because we did find another 300, you know.
no.
Well, we should be on
1,000.
1069, dude.
Nice.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Is that the toilets to the south?
We don't know.
Possibly.
Can I hear anything?
You can hear running water coming
Hello,
from
can you hear me?
this
I'm back.
one here. You can hear running
That
water from
is-
this one.
That
Fuck
is
it.
the.
Let's
Right,
go.
Go inside.
Open.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I chose the shitter.
Yeah, you did. You chose. You actually
I
chose the
will
shitter.
leave. There you go.
You
That's
found
magic.
what you can best describe as a small bath area, Ed.
A shitter.
Ugh.
Orcs have
What is
bath
this?
areas?
These are not
Wow.
normal orcs.
Casual racism.
That's seems way too advanced, like underground
Is it clean?
bathhouse.
Has it actually got water in it?
Yeah, it's got water in it. It looks like
Go
it's got
guy, come here. Magic it, would you? Yes.
Magic
Cast
tampon.
detect magic.
It's not magical, but it does seem to be that there is a source of water running from the side of the wall, and it's draining out.
No magic here. Well, I disagree.
Yeah, I
However,
know.
go and check that and see
it's a
if there's
shitter.
anything magic in that shit. Of course. He checks for magic in the ship.
There's no magic in the shitter either.
I mean, he has to
Not
stick his
fair.
hand in there, really check.
Well, actually,
Use
no,
his
no,
magical
there
eyes.
is, there's a there's a permanent prestidigitation on the area. Make it smell like roses.
Do you mind?
Not just clean it.
Why would
Hello?
you clean it when you can make it smell like roses?
Occupied.
What do I hear through this door?
Gildina's just like just standing there watching you.
Oh,
You guess it.
fucking hell.
Okay. You see multiple blood spatters going down that corridor.
Let's look
Can I-
what's
can I
behind
hear
that
anything?
door.
Give me a
Bang!
perception check.
Wait, did I open it? Bang! More cabbages.
Who wants to make a perception check?
Can Tarek's asking if you can hear anything, so I'm asking for a perception check.
Oh,
I just
well,
opened the door
I
and
asked for
walked in.
that before I came back, but did I hear anything before I left?
Wait, for the north of what the
At the north.
yeah, you did. You heard some sounds of people moving around.
I come back down. There's some things in the north. Oh, cabbages, excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've managed to find what looks to be a kitchen. A lot of it's been ransacked though. It seems like there's used to be a lot of barrels in here or something like that, and they've been moved. Judging
there-
from
Tom, I have a.
Is there any alcohol?
there's no alcohol in here. No. What is it?
Aw.
I have a stupid question. That's very,
Yeah.
very dumb, probably. What kind of
Yeah.
weapons were the orcs using?
They were mostly using longswords and great axes.
So nothing dex based, no finesse weapons, right?
No finesse weapons, no.
Okay. Let's move on to the eerie blood corridor. I'm not going
definitely
first.
things alive there, so I think I should probably go first.
That
You
is,
should.
that's a great idea. I wish I thought of that.
I can
Ooh.
try to blast 4 things with guiding light, if needs be.
Go through that door, Tom.
Let's go.
Okay.
Single line.
You
let's
should be able
go.
to see through it, shouldn't you? Yeah.
I can't see anything moving up the corridor.
I can see it.
Well, I
Move
can't
back,
now.
move back. Ooh, blood.
Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Maybe they have female orcs in here.
What can I hear through that door?
Give me another perception check. You can hear the sounds of hushed orcish conversation. You can't make it out what they're saying there.
Can I try perception as well?
Yeah, if you want.
I can hear what they're saying.
Okay, yeah, you can hear what they're saying. They're talking about and saying like, I think there's more. Definitely, there's more of them. They seem to be. One of them seems to say like, "You need to be careful, Tinovi."
Tanovi?
Uh,
That's,
do
that
I
came up last week.
recognize if their speech pattern is like
Um,
modern
I
orc
look.
or ancient orc?
It's more modern.
Okay.
I look back to everyone else. What do you want to do?
I think there might be living orcs behind that door.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Yeah, let's.
Maybe.
Boom! I kick the door in.
Okay. One of the orcs launches an arrow at you as soon as you kick the door in.
That's what you get for not knocking.
13 miss.
Bling!
Yep.
Plus
That
2. Oh, come
cuts
on,
into my
pathetic.
shield.
But the as soon as they see you, they lower their guard and kind of greet you. They're clearly not
Who shot
the
me?
same. This guy here.
Right, okay. Punch him in the face.
I thought you
You
were about to
fired at
cut him
me.
in
The way
half.
of greeting.
Roll
No,
initiative.
it's an orc greeting.
Fair enough. The orcs look at you. They
think I'll
look
do is knocking.
slightly malnourished compared to what you normally see. But they still seem to be holding strong. Says, "Are you? Where did you come from?"
You're going to attack. You've got to hit. Don't do it half-hearted. We came from outside. What are you? Wait a
We
minute.
are the last ones. We
Last of-
think.
Oh,
Last
that's
of whom?
fantastic. How are you today?
It's we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty badly up this way. It seems like every other day one of us starts to turn. We had about 20 of us here. Now we're down to 4.
I
And
can
you,
see that.
You turn? You turn to these
Turned into
corrupted orcs?
what?
Those creatures, the Shinobi, we have to put them down when they start to turn. This place is corrupted, infested. You've got to leave.
Oh, we
Yeah, the
well.
rest of
Why haven't you
your-
left?
We've been stuck.
You're not stuck anymore.
There's
That
nothing
makes three.
between here and the exit if you want to leave. In fact, if you
No.
wish, we'll give you an escort.
Nothing but
Make
bugs.
sure there's nothing else between here and there. Then you could probably run for the hills.
Yeah.
We will. Thank you very much, friends.
Don't mention it. We're here to make sure this place is thoroughly cleansed.
By the way, what tribe are you from?
Uh,
Names,
well,
please.
we're not
Ah.
really. We're not
We're
from a
from.
tribe.
Let's check my notes.
So like
We're the attendants of this temple. I guess you could call us those who look after Gadajok. We don't really have an.
Oh.
We don't really.
You're attendants of this temple, and yet this temple has only recently been unveiled, has it not?
well, I don't think that
We've been
they
here
would
for a
at
lot. We've been here for a while.
How long's a while?
Generations?
Given the famous lifespan of our race.
For about maybe. It was unveiled. Unveiled is the wrong word. It was unearthed about 20 years ago.
How old are you?
25.
I'm 17 this summer.
My word.
one of the I think the oldest of us four left is that gnarled old bastard. He's 45 years old. And he says, "Don't talk back to me. Fucking kick your ass."
Of course you will, old man. If you survive this long, you're probably tougher than any of us. Well, you've got a choice here. We can either get you out, or you can join us as we cleanse this tomb.
We're
Can you-
leaving. We've had enough of this place, and I would recommend that you do too, unless you
Yeah.
be turned.
When
Can
did you
you-
start turning?
Can you ask him about the charging of javelins?
Yeah, gives him do you happen to know anything about the fire lancers?
Oh, the weapons that Gadajok used to wield.
Yes.
Yeah,
We've heard of them.
you can. Well, that was the thing. Well, a lot of us used to, like the guards, as it were, managed to find a way of charging them again.
Oh, really?
Um,
And how'd you do that then?
inside Gadajok's tomb itself, there is a something in the wall. I don't know how. It's like a brazier, but it isn't. You can charge it there, but we started noticing that the guards were the first ones to start turning.
Ah,
Something's wrong with that magic. I wouldn't suggest touching it, and it's infected nearly everyone around us.
I passed this on to Lou word for
Sort
word.
of corrupted.
Oh, so this stick that I've been holding in my pocket next to my dick is not harmless.
Just open your pants. It's black.
It's been black.
And smoking.
Okay. Okay.
You might want to do something about that. Like maybe put it in somewhere else, not next
Is
to Wang.
is that
Make a dark magic piece.
is it? Have you charged it? Have you found a way to charge it?
Not yet.
Then I would suggest charging it. If you're just holding it, I think it's fine. But it's when you fill it with that magic that
Oh.
it starts to have an effect. It's
I
subtle.
recommend you-
You don't notice it, and then suddenly, everything goes. It's like as if it hits a critical mass and it just flips on you. But even
Introduce
just
me.
being in this area, it's having an effect on people. That's why we're leaving.
Yeah. When did you start turning? When did it start to happen?
Well, there was always nasty rumors about this place. We just kind of, I don't know. It's been happening for a while. We never really figured out the cause until more recently when it started happening a lot more. There's always been an isolated case here or there of someone turning into what we call the Tanovi, but about maybe 5-6 months ago, it happened a lot faster. It wasn't just isolated cases; it was dozens of orcs at a time. There's one particularly nasty incident where half the attendants all turned at once. I don't know how to describe it. It felt like a creeping nausea just overcame us. Most of us, half of us are fine, half of us just started slaughtering each other.
Yeah, we've seen
You
that.
don't need to worry about most of them out there as all dead. We
Well,
have
Probably dead.
removed the threat.
Are there any other
Paul,
rumors
Tom.
we should
Yeah,
be
yeah.
worried about? Anything else you heard?
we've been stuck in here a long time. I wouldn't suggest looking in the room to the south. Just leave this place as it is.
What room to the south?
And that would be.
There appears to be a bathhouse. Oh,
Here.
I don't even
Oh
see
fuck!
that.
I forgot to put a door in there. Fuck. There's meant to be a door there. Okay, guys.
The drawn in.
So there is a door in the bathhouse.
There's a door here.
Where? Ah, here. Okay, fine.
Like,
This is
Well,
armory,
look.
right?
Yeah.
This is the armory. Yeah.
And
Yes,
I've
it looks
Any
read
like
that
it's full of
there's going to be
bodies.
an armory and what else here?
But what's down
Well,
there? What's to the south? Why are you being so cryptic?
it's where we've put the bodies of our fallen comrades, and also done what we must regarding the food situation.
Oh,
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 well, you do what you have to do.
well, it is the Yorkish way, so I've been told. All right. Well, in that case, we are leaving. We will escort you most of the way. You should be able to get out yourself. You've heard what's been said, boss. What do you want to? Sorry, you've heard what's been said, boss. What do you want to do?
Well,
Oh, wait a minute.
that was all in Orcish. You didn't
Translate. There you go.
you didn't understand any of that. It's all Orcish.
Yeah.
I think we
He's
can escort them first, and then we'll talk.
yeah. Okay. In that case, then they'll take them out.
Yeah,
I'll just say that you've escorted them out. It's not a problem.
sure.
any finesse weapons in the armory? By
Yeah,
any
let's
chance?
couple of
ransack the
daggers.
armory.
No
No.
rapiers, short
Yeah,
swords.
a
I'm
time-honored
afraid
orc
rapier
weapon
isn't
is the rapier.
Yeah, I
the
know.
Orcish way.
It's the longest
I'm
of
sorry, not
shots.
all of us are
If you
tough
really
to-
need it back, I can give it back.
Well,
but
they have a fucking bathroom, like a bathhouse. It's not
Yeah, but they are big,
stereotypical.
big, strong orcs.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I'm a little
Maybe-
concerned about these fire lancers. He was
Maybe you
telling
could
the
use
truth.
a bow or something.
A
I
terrible
don't like the
shot.
idea of us, being corrupted.
I
So
mean,
Lou,
if
let's
you're
take a
using
look at it.
rapier, you've got to have some agility.
Lou,
I have no idea what it's in.
where did Lou get his fire lance from? By the way,
First session.
Okay, you're corrupted.
let's have a look.
you've picked up 2 fire lances so far, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes.
The one
Dino
is
has
with the
one.
wizard, the one is with me.
you
Gildenan's
hear me?
fire lance is we can hear you.
I was asking Tap because I am talking to him
What?
repeatedly.
What?
Lou, let's take a look at it.
At what?
Fire lance.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my penis.
No.
Sure. There you
The
go.
one that's going to
Thanks.
fall off.
Snap it in half.
Gildinan, can I see yours? Sure thing. And he tosses me his, and I pocket it.
No, then I take it off you and snap it in
No,
half.
you don't. I shoved
Yeah,
it
I
up
do.
my ass. My ass.
No, I'll reach right up there.
No, no, you will not. You better roll a dex
so,
save.
I look away.
One of the things that when you snap his one, lose one, you notice that some of the some kind of black mist exits it and seems to pool around on the ground before absorbing into the ground itself.
Yeah, you're not
Maybe-
keeping it.
Okay,
So either
fine.
you give it over, or
Let's not
it's gonna.
snap
Oh,
it,
we're not
but
gonna have any of this shit.
yeah, let's not snap it, but let's not.
No,
I'm
no,
not.
then
I'm not gonna.
destroy-
I'm not gonna charge it, but it's gonna be with me.
Snap.
Let's throw him into the shitter.
Stop forcing decisions.
I
I
Yeah,
am.
tough.
I am assisting Tarag.
It's up my
no,
ass.
Is,
then we
Good
can
luck.
throw them down.
Tarag is
We're
gonna.
not gonna have none of this
default
corruption
to
shit
any check
going
you
on.
do.
Thank you very much.
It's my anus. It's
uh,
very deep.
Gildenan's fire lance, you retrieved from the Elven Ruins, didn't you?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. When you are you snapping that one?
Yeah.
It's I imagine this would be a lot more of a discussion if Charles was here, because I'm sure he'd say no. But
Unfortunate.
Maybe we.
I would say no, but I wasn't given the option.
Can I?
I mean, it would be a decision until I walk up and take it from him.
Can I see
what's he
any
gonna do?
difference between those two?
there's no real difference on the outside of those two.
Can I feel anything?
It doesn't feel corrupted.
And the one that was broken did.
you never really checked before, but if you'd done like a detect evil or something on it, you think you would have been able to tell.
Do we have that ability?
I've got no such thing.
I thought you had
exactly.
detect evil. Never mind. But no, it's you can't. If you had focused on it long enough, you think you would have been able to tell that there was some kind
Wait,
of
I thought
negative energy source from it, but you never really
Why are you telling
would
us
look.
this then?
paladins have that.
In 3.5 we have useful things like that. In this, we have the ability to detect boring things.
I think
I can
paladins
find,
have
I can
something.
find celestials, fiends, and undead.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's a first level
Uh,
spell.
so
Tell you
basically, what
what,
I'm saying,
because I never
basically
bother
what.
using it, I will sniff with my divine sense.
Okay. Just to finish off what I was saying earlier was that you've never really looked for like any kind of negative energy essence in these lances because it's just not something that occurred to you. But the second one that you found, that you have from
What?
Gildanon, not found. The second one
I've
that you have
clearly
from Gildanon.
exploded it all over the place. Oh, there it is. There you go. Sorry, go on.
Are you resisting in any way, Lou?
What did you just say?
Are you So he's gonna take it from you. Well,
The corrupted one, right? The one that's
the
older.
okay. So the one that you had, he destroyed, right?
Okay.
He asked you if you could borrow it, and you said yes, and then he destroyed it, right? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Okay,
argue
that's
that.
fine. Yeah, that was the corrupt one.
Then Gildanon and you. I mean, Gildanon can't really stop you unless he
Yeah.
starts
So
firing other
I
stuff.
just I asked Gildan for his. I shove it up my. I think it's a bad idea to destroy this just yet.
Did we find any
I
more of
will
them?
resist. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, or I will retaliate.
Like I care. Sniff.
Why are you
Sniff.
sniffing?
I'm sniffing with this
Divine
revised
Sniffing
ability
like a
that I've actually bothered to
dinosaur.
put in this time. To go sniff.
divine
Is it a
sense.
strong evil? What the fuck?
Well, with your nostrils.
In the case of any celestial field undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover.
Powerful heavenly
Use the
music in your
second
ears.
one because that's the I've just bothered to put the full description in this time.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. You don't detect
Whatever.
anything evil coming from that one.
Yay!
What
There you
about
go.
the
It's not evil.
What about
I
the
keep
other
it.
one?
Yes, you did.
Be careful with that one, Lou. You
Absolutely.
Never know what could change.
Absolutely. I will keep it where it's safest.
Maybe I should keep it.
No,
Really? Because why should you keep it?
because it was. It replaces the one that you snapped.
So
It's
like the one
fair that
Lou.
I get
Ownership.
compensated for what you just did.
Let me hold it. No, let me hold it.
My precious. Oh, sorry. I had a stick. You broke my stick, so I got a stick to
Stop you from
replace that
dying.
stick. I was
Okay,
fine, not dying totally.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we shall.
Okay. So I think we should start bringing this session to a close. Is there anything else you want to ask?
Yeah, who's gonna tell Charles his stick broke?
You.
Technically, that was.
Nope.
I vote Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Tom.
won't lie to him.
There you go. So his stick broke.
Okay, I'll
We're
just type
clear
it
on
up
that?
now. At Charles, your fire is your orcish artifact's been broken.
Yes. Do that, please.
Okay. At
Well,
Have
he
we
was.
covered every area? Is there anything else worth looting?
Yeah, we should loot this area.
It's
It
just
looks
swords
like
and
open
armor.
we can search for useful
Just
things.
swords
fire
and
artifact.
so worthless.
He just got better armor.
He's just
It's
writing
broken.
that Lou broke his artifact. No, Lou
Nope.
stole
No, you
his
didn't.
artifact.
There you go.
Okay. Is there any other questions? Sorry.
Any more
What's in
loot?
the armory?
No more loot. I mean, there's like lots of orcish, half-eaten orcish bodies there. There's a couple of barrels of what used to have alcohol in them by the looks of it.
So they
But
just got pissed near their
But there's no
friends.
more alcohol.
basically, yeah.
There's no
Uh,
more
What about
alcohol.
weapons in the armory? I think was what people keep
the
asking.
weapons in the armory. There's a couple. There's like great axes and great swords in here mostly.
What about bows?
Yeah. There's a couple of bows hanging on the wall. A couple of long bows.
Totally take one.
Can I
Okay.
has one?
And
Yeah, I
and a
think I
bunch of
take one
arrows as
now.
well, because
I take a longbow
longbows are
because I
amazing.
can.
Are you?
Can
Did you say
Can any of you
longbow?
use a longbow?
Yes.
Yes,
Of
I
course
can.
I can.
I know Targ can use it. I know,
I
but
can
like
use it
Ken.
because
Just
I've
talk.
got martial proficiency.
Oh, you got march proficiency. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
so
wait,
that's
I don't then. Hold on.
But you can
You can
use a
use
short bow.
short bow. I know that.
Almost everyone can use a short bow.
How many arrows, or do you not care?
There's 2 quivers of 10 arrows.
I don't have martial proficiency.
Yeah,
I can
but
just use
some
simple
people.
weapons.
Yeah, so you can use a short bow if there is one.
Any short swords?
Uh, yeah, you find a short sword.
Yay.
I like how disappointed he sounds.
Right. In that case, then I will give everyone XP.
Woo.
So because Efrit and the 2 NPCs for the session participated in that fight, they get an amount of XP.
Much smaller amount than
Well,
us.
the rest of you get 100 more basically.
Yay.
So I reckon 200. Okay, so how much XP are you on now, and how much XP?
1030.
Yep.
Okay, right. So, 300 XP
Each.
to uh to Efrit
Oh.
and Ruthen. 400 XP to everyone else.
So 1430. That's my current.
We are halfway to level 4.
No. You said on 1330, 40.
Right. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was interesting.
That was fun. Almost
stuff.
died again.
You almost die every session.
No,
It's
I
almost like
couldn't.
you're in front lines or something.
Yeah, I didn't get unconscious last session. I think.
Oh. Well, maybe you get unconscious twice next one.
Thank
By
you.
the way, the original plan was that you go and find the orcs, and then they help you with the fight. But
Plan?
I,
What
But
plan?
you
I
know-
really didn't see that happening with the way that that map was laid out.
Yeah.
It was
no
about.
I
fucking
thought
way.
you would explore the rest of the area first before you go
Well,
for
no,
the
we
fight.
kept running into bad men who were running around.
Yeah, if you wanted
did
us to
not-
find help earlier, you should have made them more accessible. Like
N-
they are the
uh,
furthest they can be from us.
Yep, pretty much.
That is true,
Well,
but
no,
I mean
the
about the
idea is that these
spider.
guys were basically like non-reactive to you unless you started making shitloads of noise, and then you started
I
making shitloads
agree.
of noise.
Which was obvious. I wasn't even gonna use bagpipes. I knew what was gonna happen, and
No, as
Tarek
soon as you
frozen.
use, I was rolling. I was doing a secret GM roll every single time you did something which I thought was rather loud, and you got away with it once, and then the second time they got a 20 on perception.
Yeah,
So,
I think the table
Exactly.
did it.
Yeah, I think they were probably a bit too far away for any of us to really deal with.
Yeah. I mean, there's two guys in heavy armor. How stealthy can we be?
Yeah, we're not built for stealth. We're built for kicking in doors and murdering shit.
That's
Well,
why we
yeah, but
didn't
you don't
roll
have
stealth. It was just
you did,
every time we did something, if it was loud, Tom made a perception check.
I wasn't ever asking you for stealth rolls. I was
There
Yeah,
you
just like,
go. I
he
got a 2.
was more than fair when it comes to sneaking around with armor. Oh man, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was challenging. It was a bit, yeah. It felt like odds were against us, and now having those NPCs, like 4 of those guys out there, that kind of makes sense and makes it more balanced fight.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but we still won.
if we would
Yeah,
have to
because
fight them in the open, we would be
yes,
fucked.
I agree.
But
We
fighting
used
back to back in a corridor,
the positioning to our advantage. We had buffs, yeah, but still, one of us did get down. Without the healer, it
Also,
could have been a bit dicey.
as an aside, good map. Just don't do it at angles because that just doesn't help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an awesome map, by the way. Good job.
I'm gonna try and change it a little bit. So I already done a second part of the
I
map,
mean,
but it
it
was on an
still
angle again.
works. It still works. It is 1-5 square in the
It
corridors.
is fiddly. So I would definitely suggest future maps be as less angular as possible.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
gonna
think
do
this
from
map
now on.
works definitely. Could be wrong, but it felt like, yeah, the corridors are basically 5 feet. Even when the part of the maps is not like.
I was just concerned about like clipping through a wall and seeing what was on the other side.
Oh, that was more a misclick than anything. It was a tight corridor.
by the
Yeah,
way,
it was. I've basically learnt my lesson. Don't use fucking
Point
like
5 degree angle.
diagonal maps because if
Yeah.
it just
uh, do you guys know any application to make printable D&D maps?
Printable? I mean, yeah,
Printable.
I think there are
Uh,
several free ones online.
well,
Yeah.
I made this one with a paid map designer.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah, I thought I'd give it a go and see what it's like. And there wasn't really that many free map designers that are really good, whereas this one seems to be pretty decent. So I thought I'd go for it.
Free D&D map maker software. Map makers.
Yeah. I know there are some, but I would like to know if anyone of you used any.
I think I
um,
no, I didn't. Definitely.
the one
Does it-
I mainly use is Donjon, but there was another really good one that I found. I think we may have all came
Oh,
across,
I found the
which
perfect
is
site for you.
one-page dungeon.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
You have
And
free
also
and paid options, so good luck.
tried that.
That's cool.
I just browse Reddit because there are pages and pages and pages of free content.
Yeah,
That is
the
just
reason why
so well
I
done.
specifically wanted to make a map was because I had a very particular idea of what I wanted for this map. So
Fair. How much is it, by the way?
I think it was like I think I had to pay. So I thought I was originally going to be fucking cheap and thought, I'm only going to pay £30 for the like £20 for like the camping cartographer because it's on the humble bundle or whatever. And I made a mistake not realizing that you need the dungeon designer with it. So I ended up having to pay
Oh.
like 50 to 60 quid or something like that for all this shit.
Oh god. How long does the
Oh.
license last for? Or is it like a one-off payment?
I think it's just a one-off payment.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. So
It,
you can use it
it's
forever.
commitment, man. It's still.
It takes a little while to learn everything
Yeah.
on it. For example, like like all of these walls have got like lighting effects and things like that. That's you have to do that for a separate layer. I mean, it doesn't take long to learn it. I think it took me like I watched like a 25-minute video and I got like most of the stuff down. I had a big fuss last night trying to get it all sorted out because I made my map way too big for Roll20, and I was having trouble trying to scale it, and eventually I managed to find a scale. I mean, it still looks a bit fuzzy if you zoom in,
Can
but
you actually add light sources?
you can, but it would Like, if you wanted to have like directional lighting and things like that, there is a way of doing it, but that's way too much effort. Fuck that.
Fair enough.
I love it how it stays grayed out once you visited an area.
Very Command and Conquer.
Yeah, you know it's there, but it's out of focus.
Like, what's
It's
in
not
there?
in complete darkness. Roll20 has huge potential. This is great.
But yeah, just yeah. Is there any questions before I go about what's happened? If there's anything that you're not clear about what happened this session.
I mean, nothing. We just need to get to the other side of that crash.
Yeah.
Presumably we have to dig through
Does
some rubble.
anyone but me, anyone else but me, have a spade?
A what?
What?
A digging equipment?
Oh, you have a shovel.
Yeah, I have
That's
a shovel.
super convenient. And you're totally gonna use it.
I don't think so. Though
I
I'll
might
probably
borrow
tell
it to
you.
Tarek because it's a
I
bit stronger than me.
don't have a shovel, so you can lend me the shovel and I'll probably get through the thing a bit faster.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I think I've also got a pick.
Like a
Oh,
big
yeah,
axe.
but
I'll have to check that.
Oh dear.
by the way, the point of that orc that had been crushed underneath the rocks, by the way, originally was that if you just try and bypass the entire fight and just like try and dig out the rocks, the
He's going
corrupted
to
orc was gonna
try
scream
to
out
kill
and alert
you.
everyone else.
Yeah. That didn't work out, did it?
No, not really. You just all decided to have a great big grand old brawl out in the corridor. So
Yeah, we decided.
Yeah, thinking that
I should have made the corridor
we
10 foot by
would
10 foot.
sneak
It was
past
too much
the
of a
enemies.
bottleneck.
It would have fucked us. That would have screwed us so far.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad. It would be pretty much the same as it was the fight.
It would
in the
double
corridor.
the number of attacks they can do.
It would
No.
increase it double the number of attacks against you, basically, if
Yes.
made the corridors wider.
Yeah, that would fuck us up.
That
And
would
also, they would have
absolutely.
been able to start. They would have been able to start flanking Tarag, which means the attacks would be more likely to get in, and things like that as well.
Once they flank us, it was game over. Like advantage on, yeah, it was close, and lucky for us, map is terrific. Worked in our favor. That was good.
Probably
That
shouldn't.
was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fine.
I think in hindsight, I would change that face spider thing. It was just like really out of context. Like, there's no reason for it. I just wanted I wanted a trap, but didn't want it to be like a trap which needed disarming. It had to be fairly obvious, so I thought the face spider would work out pretty well.
I mean, it did. And we got some gold. Do we distribute it now, or do we keep? No, actually, let's keep it for the end of the adventure, and then we just split it on the
Let's
surviving
see who
members.
makes it out alive.
Exactly. Maybe some of you guys doesn't make it. Some of us will, but some of you
Maybe
guys
you
maybe
won't.
not.
Well,
I will
anyway, I'll see
remember
you guys
that next
later,
time
okay?
you go down.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a great night, everyone.
Good
Bye,
night.
guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye all.